Welcome back to another play-by-play with hockey coach, your coach Francis directly for the beautiful country of Thailand on the Wednesday, October 26, 2022. Hopefully an amazing, great week so far. We are in the middle of the week. Tonight, the NHL have 3 games on the program. First of all, we're going to do the game between the Islanders versus they host the New York Rangers. We know the Rangers lost yesterday 3-2 on the shootout against the Colorado Avalanche. Not looking good so far for the Islanders in the beginning of the season. They are a record of 2-4-0, but we expect Alak versus Zorokin tonight. And then on the second game of the night at 8 o'clock, I believe, it's Edmonton Oilers are tonight and play again the St. Louis Blues. We know the Blues lost the first game of the season during the last game, and then the Edmonton Oilers find a way to beat the Pittsburgh Penguins by the score 6-3 last game with Tresala with 3 points. They are now going to be on the road. They start the season at home. They play all the game at home so far. On the flip side, the last game of the night, the Tampa Bay Lightning play against the Anaheim Ducks. The Tampa Bay Lightning lost yesterday against the Los Angeles Kings. There's going to be a back-to-back to them. We expect the goaltender number 2, Brent Elliott, to be between the pipes. Anaheim Ducks still have only 1 W since the beginning of the season with 4 losses and 1 tie game. They try to recover from their long trip on the east side of the NHL, and they go back home for a couple of games. And that's what we got only in NHL. We know that because that Wednesday night is the double header, TNT Sport and USA. So that's the reason we get only 3 games. And we're going to carry on only 1 game today. And it's going to be the Rangers versus the Islanders. So first of all, we want to thank everybody to be a part of the show tonight. Hopefully you're going to have an amazing, great night with us. We want to thank all the moderators, all the supporters, and the member of the Hockey National Show. And many of you are the reason why the channel are growing slowly but properly. And this is what we had after over 2 years here at the Hockey National Show. So thanks to be with us. First of all, all the update we got every single time is because of one of the best. We got Mr. RJ Calabro is in the house. We are directly from Facebook, Miss Denise Helen Kias Tyson. Welcome aboard, Denise Helen. And then we have the Shock. The Shock HD is back in the house. Yo, yo, yo. Then we go with the Shark. Now we have to go with Google account. If you're looking for something, you can ask Google. It's going to provide you every answer you're looking for. And he said, let's go, Jaroslav Alak. Then we have Denise. Welcome back, like I mentioned. Roger L. Back in the house, Roger L.
Super chat.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we start the night with Mark Zuck, a super chat tonight at $10 with Jennifer. OMG, we start really well tonight. Super chat, Mark Zuck. Chop, chop, chop. Thank you, Mr. Mark Zuck. Again, did it again. And another great supporter of the Hockey National Show. We appreciate everybody. And we are really thankfully, we are really thankful. And we want to say to you,
thank you very much. Nice.
Here we go. It blew my mind. Here we go. I'm sorry that mind blown about this one with this. So welcome back to be a part of the show tonight. Hopefully you have an amazing, great week so far, Mark and Jennifer. You're welcome, Denise. Thanks so much. You're welcome, Roger. Danny, the brother of the brother, the skipper, the captain of the moderator of the Hockey National Show. Welcome back, Mr. Danny. Danny right now is on the bus. I don't know if he's still in the bus, but hopefully you had an amazing great ride. You're welcome, Mark. I'll be honest with you, Mark. I want to say to you, thanks so much because you're really helping us to grow. And we're really nice. It's not very nice from you. Danny, how do you feel, Danny, to be in the bus and you see your brother right now in front of you driving the bus for you? It's like, hopefully you take advantage of that situation right now because he need to work for you to driving you around the around downtown and Orleans. So let's see about this one over there. Thanks so much, RJ, for update about this. And here we go. Everybody cheering right now. That's what we got. Winifred Roberge. Salut, mon Winifred Roberge. No, I didn't say the jail, Danny. I said in the bus. So that's the difference between the bus and the jail about this one there. Halak play against Sorokin tonight. 1-3-0 Sorokin 0.908 and 2.84. Halak is 4.03 with save 8.52. So be interesting about that. I believe so. William is back in the house. And the game starts. They don't wait time over there. The puck go behind the Sorokin, recovery by Palek. Palek bring the puck to under lead, but right now, I don't know, get out. They are coming out on the offensive zone of the Rangers on the back door, change the direction by Barcel, I believe, and recovery. No, it was Wallstrom or Bouvier, honey, to go back by the New York Rangers, regroup behind the net, or almost. Miller used the board, intercept by the Islanders. Now the Islanders put some pressure for the Rangers. Finally, go the puck all the way back on defensive zone of the New York Islanders. Going to go D.D. Thompson, pass the puck to the left side. Don't pay by Pelech around the Alak, the go back Benenet, Lindgren recovery puck, try to go back in front of Pajot. Pajot went out, battle for the puck. The Islanders coming by the back door. Go shot the puck, and Alak make a save in front of the Parisé, and then Lafrenière, Palmarin, Palmieri is all over there, and they have nowhere to go. And that's what we got the first shot of the night for the New York, for the Islanders. So already the Islanders show something there tonight that look like they get out of the gates are really active around the Rangers. And that's what we got so far. And that's it. That's all. Chicago Bear, welcome back. Luciano! The Rangers coming now. Trocheck looking. Fire puck. Black shot by maybe Fox. Anyhow, Panarin tried to recover puck. Back to Trocheck again. Trocheck back now to Fox. Fox looking. Fox tries to get around. A great play by Thompson. Thompson tried to get around. Intercept by Panarin at the blind. Don't pay puck behind to left side of Sorokin. A great check right there by Romanov over Trocheck. And Lafrenière tried the same thing. Romanov replied with a good hit. Now the Islanders coming back on defensive zone. The Rangers don't pay the puck left behind Alak. A great hit by Lindgren. Recover the puck by the defenseman Fox. Use the puck to Panarin. Panarin pass the puck to the side. The Rangers come here. 2 versus 1. The Rangers looking about. Fast the puck to the side. Bad play by Lafrenière on the fact towards the 2-1. Turn around right now. The Islanders get out of the zone. Now the Rangers recover and they're back to Barzal. Barzal's coming on the right side of Alak. Drives ball to Barzal. Barzal's coming. Barzal in front of the net. Barzal big save by Alak with the left leg. Now the Rangers reattack. They are coming. A breakaway with the Rangers coming in the back door. Great save by Sorokin. A great play by Coachy, I believe. The puck go by the goaltender. Reset by Vizzi. Vesey went out, trying to get a puck with Goudreau. Now we have battle of 4. Goudreau still a puck in front of Barzal, bringing puck to the blue line. The puck intercepted Islander is going to get out on the zone. Pass the puck to the left side. Now coming out the right side, Halak. Barzal waiting now. Wait for the teammate. Drain the puck to Romanov. Romanov don't pay a puck behind the net. Intercept by the Islanders. Shoot the puck again. The puck go completely out because the stop by the Rangers players. The puck go back on behind Halak. Shot by Thompson. The puck right now recovery by Clutterbuck. Clutterbuck loses the puck. The Rangers try to get a puck by Jones. Finally turn around by the Islanders. Thompson drawing the puck behind the goaltender of the Alak. We're going to reset behind the goaltender, the veteran goaltender of the for the Rangers, Jack Schneider, and that's what we got so far. The puck go outside the zone, but the Islanders coming out on the 12 zone. Go back, bring the puck behind the defenseman, a little bit behind Romanov. The Rangers going to long being the puck in the 12 zone, reset by the Islanders on the defensive zone. Use the board to pass the puck in the 12 zone. The Rangers intercept the puck in front of Zizakas, pass the puck. The Rangers coming now. I think it was Krasov, intercepted now by the Rangers, shoot the puck, and then Sorokin make a save. No rebound, and that's what we got. We get another whistle by the referee, of course. I tried to get all the names of the players. Guy Kako. We have why number 4? Who's number 4? Ranger have a number 4. I don't know who's number 4. That's strange. Anyhow, face off now on the left side of the goaltender-ROCK, winning by the Rangers. The Trouba missed the one-timer shot. The pass was on his skate, but intercept again by the Rangers. Keep controlling the puck at the hash mark, cycling the puck behind the net a little bit too far. And finally, dumping by Trumba. Trumba throws the puck behind the goaltender, reset by Kako. Kako keep controlling, change the direction, and for the paddock, bring the puck to the left side. It was a GRENIER, no chance for GRENIER to Zibanejad, but dumping the puck by Trumba. Kako recovery on the left side of ROCK, drive the puck to Trumba. Show the puck, intercept saved by ROCK, recovery by the Islanders, dumping the puck at the neutral zone. Finally, they are coming back. Islanders at 2-1 on the back door. Now, MEILLEUR recovery very well to save the situation with his stick. Now, Ballon on the left side, recovery by Bouvili. Show the puck. A little bit at the left side of Alak. The puck goes to the side. Thompson tried to recover the puck. Intercept by New York Rangers. Going to holding the puck because new players coming for both teams on the ice with 15:44 to go remaining on the first period. Still 0-0. And so far, it's pretty even on the opportunities. The ball back now on the neutral zone. The Rangers coming back. A great check in front of the throw check from Romanov. The puck go back at the blind. Set up now. Shoot the puck. A black shot for the blocker by Zorkin. The puck do all the way back to the side. Intercept by Jack. But now the Islanders coming back. It's going to be Pajot. Shoot the puck. Intercept right now by battle for a left corner by the New York Rangers. Islanders recovery puck. Fire puck by Parise. Missed the one-timer. Recovery by Thompson. Fire puck. A black shot by the Rangers again. Intercept by throw check. Panarin. Panarin press the puck to throw check. Trocheck's coming now. 2 versus 2 with Lafrenière. Trocheck now in front of the Thompson. He tried to get a spinorama. Intercept by Parise. The puck go out of the neutral zone. It's going to be a recovery by Adam Fox. Adam Fox now pass the puck DDD. Set up the left side to Lindgren. Lindgren's coming on the right side of Zorokin. Keep controlling the puck. Win the puck around the board all the way back to another side. Intercept by Barzal. No chance to go back DDD by the Rangers. Shoot the puck. The block shot by Thompson. But Thompson battle for the puck for the board. And definitely the puck go outside the zone. First one to get there is Adam Fox in front of the Islanders. Left number 12, Bailey. Recovering up by Goudreau. Goudreau try to get a puck deep zone. We have now a whistle from the back. We have an ice stick from the goal from the referee. And I think it will be the Rangers going to get that penalty. We're going to reset with the first power play of the night. We'll see what we get. Lindgren, 2 minutes for ice stick. And that's what we got. The Islanders is going to be their first time of the night on the power play. Wow. Let's call them a power play. Ice stick. Here we go. Thank you so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. Face off on the right side, Alak. We have Nelson on the ice with Barzal. And the puck go recovery by Rangers. Don't put the puck on the Zorokin. Going to drop the puck to the right side. We have Nelson for them. Following by Thompson. Thompson with the puck. Pass the puck to Nelson. Drop the puck behind to Barzal. Barzal's coming at the blue line, at the red line. Now go back at the blue line. Kick out the puck to Nelson. Nelson to the goal line. Try to get the puck around. Intercept now. Battle, but Nelson recover the puck. Pass the puck at the back door for Barzal. Barzal to the flanker. Keep controlling the puck. Back to Thompson. Thompson set up. Fire puck. Black shot by Alak. The puck go to the left side. Recovery by Barzal. Barzal back to Thompson. Battle for the puck right now. Back to Nelson. Nelson now at the blue line. He's coming a little bit more on the flanker side. Now looking again. Keep controlling the puck. Looking for the back door. One-timer shot for Palmarin. Stop in front of goaltender. Alak. I don't know if it's the Tromba. But a recovery in the back door by the New York Rangers. Finally, the puck go outside the zone, neutral zone, recovery by Thompson, chasing by Zibanejad. Now we have 2 of them, new players coming. Now we have to wait 1 minute to go remaining on the power play of this one, the first of the night for the New York Islanders. Drop the puck behind Barzal at the blue line, at the red line. Keep controlling the puck. It's coming, kick out the puck to Pajot. Pajot looking now, intercept by The side of the puck go outside the zone. The Rangers going to recovery. Dumping the puck in the middle of the zone by Goudreau. Goudreau keep the puck right there. Goudreau dumping the puck behind the net. Chasing by Trocheck. Trocheck by Joe and Parisé. And then the puck go out by Parisé. Kick out the puck to the side. Recovery by the Calendars. Wallstrom with the puck. Dumping the puck behind goaltender Alak. Leave the puck to the left side. Intercept by Lenders. And now they go back to the left at Jack. Bring the puck by the Lenders. Keep the puck by Pajot. Pajot keep controlling. By lose the puck. Diving by the Rangers. But keep that control by Lenders. Pajot again. Pajot have a really difficult time on that power play. Parisé try to get the puck in the corner. The puck go behind the net and reset by the Bailey. Bailey went out. Keep controlling. We know Bailey was an L2 crash last week. Back now to Palak. Pulak should the puck. Missed the net completely. They'll go back on the left side. We have Evan Strain right there. 5 versus 5. Rangers try to get it back outside the zone, but Goudreau, the puck stuck over there. The goal turn around and they go back out by the New York Rangers. Lindgren come back on the ice after the penalty is over. Don't pay the puck. New players coming for both teams. First one to get there is Pelech. Pelech behind the Zorokin. We are now even strength for both teams. Thanks so much for everybody to be a part of the show tonight. Long stretch pass by Pelech. Long stretch intercept by the Rangers on the left side. Recovery now by Grader. Kick out the puck to the side. A little bit too far for Galco. But recovery by the Rangers. Going to pin the puck on the back on neutral zone. I think Ender Lee shot the puck and the block shot by the New York Rangers. The first one to get there is the Ranger recovery puck. The puck go outside the zone. Sissikas bring the puck on defensive zone. Regroup by for the Islanders. Keep control the puck. Pass the puck to the board. Down pay the puck behind Alak. First one to get it. Trouba in front of Nelson. Recovered by another Islanders. Lose the puck in front of the net. We have another penalty. Daily penalty for New York Islanders. 2 minutes for tripping for the second time. Back to back. The Islanders go back on the penalty on the power play. And that's what we got so far. We have a TV timeout. And that's what's happening at the Unadale. Here we go. Here we go. A little bit entertaining there with not many people in the chat tonight. I don't know what's going on, but it's all right. We have the best of the best. Another recovery puck right now. Battle for the puck in front of the right side of Alak. Another win the puck around the board. All the way back to Thompson. To Palmieri. Drive the puck to Nelson. Nelson back to Thompson. Thompson walk a little bit. Waiting right now. Back to Nelson. Nelson to the flanker. Nelson at the dot. Shoot the puck over there. Alak makes a rebound. Whoa. Mason right there by Lee. And at the right side of Halak after he lost the puck. Back to Nelson. Nelson sets up in front of net. Back to Nelson at the flanker. Nelson looking now. Back to the goal line. Back again to Nelson. Nelson continuing. And the back door. Missed the net par Basel. The puck go recovered by the New York Rangers. Finally, don't put the puck behind Zorokin. Great opportunity for the Islanders on the last couple of seconds. 1:10 to go remaining on the power play. Comprenez now by Thompson. Drive the puck to Basel. Basel to the red line. Comprenez now at the blue line. Kick out the puck. Intercept by the Ranger. Go back outside the zone. Recovery by Thompson. Pass the puck now to Nelson Palmerin. Palmery. Bring it by the corner. Down pay right now by the New York Rangers. They go back on the left side. Still the puck right there by the New York Rangers, by the Islanders. Basel now at the flanker. Basel looking for the back door. Turn around. Keep controlling it now. Go a bit higher. Set up again on the goal line. Intercept now. Oh, Alec make a save after he tipped the puck by the Rangers. The puck right now at the flanker. Battle right there. Throw check lost his edge. Great hit by Palmery. Bring to Thompson. Now the Lee shoot the puck. Block a shot, miss the net completely. Puck behind the net. Ranger dumping the puck all the way back. Go back to Goodrow. Goodrow dumping the puck finally with 30 seconds to go. Islander a little bit more active, a little bit more dangerous on the power play. Zorokin play a puck to the board. Chasing went out by the Rangers to go back behind to Pulak. Pulak went out with the puck. Drive the puck behind. The reset went out by Wallstrom at the red line. At the blue line. Kick out the puck. Keep control for himself. Bring the puck to Pulak. Pulak went out back there to Pajot. Pajot back to Pulak at the blue line. Lico Tourné on the backwards. Come back now, pass the puck to Bailey. Fire the puck! Black shot by the Ranger. The puck go back to the other side. Go all the way back on the zone. Chased by the Ranger. Rangers pass through there 2-1. Lindgren looking now. They go to the back door. Great play by the Rangers. Looking again. Fire the puck! Over the shoulder of Zorokin. Battle in the corner. And the Ranger recovery puck. Back to Lindgren. Evans throwing right there. The back of the blind. Set up that Fox. Fox keep controlling. Back to Lindgren. Lindgren now shoot the puck in front of the net. Tip by the Wallstrom. Recovery the puck. Lob the puck behind Alak. And no icing. Going to reset. Great pursuit for the Islanders. Pinch him out. Basel for Fox. Pass the puck to Lindgren. Lindgren got hit solidly by the net. Islander applies some pressure and now turn up as Zizikas. 4 line for the Islander. On the eyes. Martin. Clutterbuck. And of course, Zizikas go behind the net. I like battle right away. But Adam Fox is in the Zizikas right there. Lindgren. And now is going to be to another side. Intercept right there by the Mayfield. Mayfield draw the puck to Clutterbuck. And the second Zizikas bring the puck to the blue line. Set up now by the Landers. Shoot the puck. Black shot by the Ranger. The puck go back in the zone. Turn around right there. And coming back and possibly brought the puck outside the play. And we're going to reset that. Parisé right now is on the bench with some problem with the right foot. But we're going to reset all the way back on the neutral zone after offside at the blind. But we have another Davey timeout. You prefer that one? Dan, welcome aboard. Sharks said the Blues are coming to Nashville. Back-to-back games. Tomato, Roblox, welcome back. Dan Ashton, welcome back, both of you. We have a few people show up. Vinny James, 007, welcome back. We have Mr. Paul. Paul, welcome back in the house. Paul Paul. Where are you, busy man? But I'm giving up with your coach. Go. I love to sit down with you, have a coffee. Thanks so much, Paul. Very kind of you. Hopefully an amazing, great day. And you enjoy your evening. And glad to see you around. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be awesome. Thanks so much, RJ. And we'll see what's happening tonight at the game between the Islanders and the New York Rangers. Puck now en neutral zone. We have Zizikas with Clutterbuck and Martin winning by Zizikas. The puck go back to the left side, recovery by the New York Islanders, dumping the puck on the right side of Alak. The puck go around the goal line. The four line applies some pressure for the Islanders. Finally, the puck go back to Samuel Blais. Turn around by Reeves. Go contrôlé par Blais. Blais contrôlé par la double line. Finally, intercept right away by the Rangers. Should the puck, Zorro can make a big save. Again, the player for the Rangers, and that's what we're going to reset all the way back. It was Carpenter, Ryan Carpenter. Oh, we have another super chat tonight. That's the number 2, Mr. Tomato Roblox. Super chat, reverse, chap. Super chat, Mr. Tomato Roblox. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for your super chat tonight. We have Mr. Stefan Manberg is in the house. Welcome aboard, Mr. Stefan. Hopefully you're doing well. Glad to see you around. And another from Sweden, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to see you around, Stefan. Hopefully business is great. Your dad doing well, and the family is going great. We have face-off now on the left side. Zorokin. Goudreau is on the ice with Pajot. Awesome. Vinny, go to the game tomorrow. Give us some information. You're welcome, Paul. By the way, the puck around the net. But right now, Pajot in front of the Zorokin. And the Rangers try to get a puck. Finally, Islanders steal the puck to Palmarin. Bring the puck outside the zone. A little bit too far from Trouba. Trouba pass the puck to Goudreau. Now accompanied now by the New York Islanders. Control the puck by the Rangers. Drive the puck left side to Gauthier. But all the way back on the left side. Trouba lose the puck. For the puck, Zorokin make a save with the right pad. The puck go back on the right side of Zorokin. Battle with behind the net. By the New York Rangers to Palmarin. Palmarin right now find a way to get a puck out. Pass the puck to the side. Back now to Pajot. Pajot's looking. Pass over that back door. Great pack checking by Gauthier for the Rangers. The puck go back at the blue line. Intercept by the Islanders. Show the puck to opposite corner. Battle right now behind the goaltender. The puck go behind the battle with Goudreau, Trouba, and Palmarin. Trouba still the puck. Intercept at the blue line by the Islanders. Dumping the puck in the corner. Chasing right now by Nelson, I believe. Intercept right now by Lee. Lee pass the puck behind, regroup by Pulak. Pulak pass the puck behind the goaltender. Alak chasing went out by the Islanders. Recovered by Lafreniere. Lafreniere to the right side of Alak in front of Lee and Beauvillier. Still the puck. Beauvillier now in front of Lafreniere. Lafreniere still the puck. Great play by Lafreniere. Pass the puck to Panarin. Intercept by Pulak. Pass the puck to Beauvillier. Beauvillier now at the blind. Draw the puck behind. Chasing by the Rangers. The puck intercept by the neutral zone. Great recovery by Pulak. Now set the puck by the Islanders coming by the right side of left side of Alak. Beauvillier went out with Trouba. Bring the puck to the side. Palace pinching now. And in front of Miller. The puck go back at the right side. Alex. Nobody get the puck. Finally, Rangers get out. Now Panarin's coming to neutral zone at the red line. Keep control the puck on offensive zone. Palace now the back door is Lafreniere. Lafreniere looking the right side of Zorokin. Shoot the puck. Saved by Zorokin. No rebound. We're going to reset on the left side. Zorokin was ready on that one. We're going to reset on his left side. This is the 7th shot for the New York and for the Rangers. And we have 8 for the Rangers for the Islanders tonight, and that's what we got so far. Thank you, everybody, to be a part of the show. We want to thank both Mark and Mr. Roblox for your super chat. Mr. Roblox, for me, I love the Madison Square Garden. I've been there a couple of times, and I've never been to the new building, but, you know, the Islander is the blue collar fans. They are very noisy and they always cheer very loud. Now the Pago band, the goaltender for the Zorokin battle right now. We have Mayfield with Creator, bring the puck to the blue line, intercept DDD for Lindgren, pass to Fax. Shoot the puck in front of Zibanejad, save by the Rangers, the Islanders goaltender. The puck go back neutral zone. The Islanders try to come back. Cast right now on the puck, but losing the puck still by Kako. Kako draw the puck to Lindgren. Lindgren to Fox. Back to Kako. Kako to the red line. Kako keep controlling on the back end. Kako turn around. Kako on the back. So Kako's coming for the net. Are you kidding me? What a save by Zorokin. Back right now. Battle in for the net. Finally, we hear the whistle. But what a play of Kako, guys. Unbelievable. Kako on the left side. We have Romanov between Lindgren. But what a move of Kako. The only thing he did not do is to put the puck in the net. But Kako, what a move with shifty with the hands, back, forward, back, and Zorokin make an amazing, great save with the right pad. And with now this, wow, what a play from the Kako. We need to see this replay again. Oh, we have Mr. Denis Padrin in the house tonight at another spot. What a play by Kako. We're going to have another TV timeout, by the way. Thanks so much. Hey, Spencer, welcome aboard, Spencer. KLS, welcome aboard. You're absolutely right, Denise. It's very close game for sure. Welcome, KLS. And Spencer, our pants are not played tonight. No, Spencer. Islanders, New York Rangers. That's what's happening about this. Come on, people. Thanks so much, Danny, about this one over there. Do we have something else? You're welcome, Denise. We really appreciate about this one over there. Laval Rocket. Laval Rocket played tonight against the Belleville Senator. I remember now, Rick asked me this question earlier. I did not answer back. Hopefully he's not upset. But it will be interesting to watching this game for sure about this one over there. So what we have, Coach? Let's go with see with this one. Thank you so much, Audrey. So much, Nicolas de Gauby-Bonneau. Welcome back to la belle province de Sherbrooke, de Nicolas. J'espère que tout va bien. Here we go. Hopefully you put your dancing shoes tonight. Go back on the right side, Zolkin. Sammy Blais, battle for the puck with Carpenter. Carpenter recovery puck, bring it back to blue line. Set up now by Jack, bring it back to the side. Reed's going to recovery, bring the puck to the corner. Back to now to Sammy Blais, and then a little bit still the puck by Thompson. Use the board, pass the puck, pinch right now by the Rangers. The puck goes slightly back behind Halak. Recovery right there by the defenseman for the Rangers. Pinch right now by the New York Islanders. Bring the puck in front of behind Halak, bring the puck to the blue line. Reese intercept. Ryan race now to the blue line. Keep control the red line. Race now 3-2 for the Rangers. Bring the puck behind the net. On the back door, a little bit behind Samuel Blais. Recovery by Reed. Bring the puck to the blue line. Set up by Miller. Now intercept by Islanders coming back on the other side. Turn around and out by Miller. Lap the puck behind Zorokin. We have new players coming on the ice for both teams. We have a whistle at 4:42 to go remaining on this one over there. Bring the puck right now by the Islanders coming in the zone. Keep control by the right side. Alak. Shoot the puck in front of the net. No chance. But turn around by Barzil. By Bouvidi on the back door. On the back of the blind. Shoot the puck by Wallstrom, I believe. By Romanov. I apologize. The puck go outside out by the Rangers. Go back now by the Gauthier. Gauthier pass the puck to the blind to Goudreau. Goudreau leave the puck to VC. VC bring the puck back to Gauthier. The puck back at the flanker in front of the Nelson. Bring the puck to the corner. Romanov intercept the puck. Bring the puck to Thompson. Intercept by now by the Rangers. Finally, Lee get out of the zone. Lee went out at the neutral zone. Don't play the puck. Great hit by Trouba. They'll go back and run out by the New York Islanders. Going to go to Miller. Miller for the Halak. New players coming for the Rangers. Go back to Lafrenière, I believe, to Miller. Miller pass the puck to the right side. Controlé now by the Rangers. Trocheck's coming down. Trocheck turn around. Keep control the puck. Losing at the end. The puck go outside zone by the Islanders. Islanders going to reset on defensive zone. They're going to recover to Fox. Fox, Lafrenière, Panarin, Trocheck, and Lindgren on the ice. Panarin's coming on his zone at the red line. Control the puck right there. Don't play the puck at the opposite corner. A little bit too far for Trocheck. Bring the puck to Lindgren. Lindgren now back to Fox. Fox coming down. Fox could control it. Turn around. A fire puck. Black shot by the Lander is going to get out by Mainfield. Long stretch pass right now. Back goes slowly to Halak. Halak play the puck. Run the puck to Fox. Fox will recover puck. Go back on the left side. Pass the puck to, not sure. Anyhow, Lindgren join the play. Right, Langren don't play the puck by Zorokin, going to recovery by see the puck all the way back around the Zorokin, battle on the right side, recovery by the New York Islanders, going to reset and going to regroup together, pass the puck, intercept by the Rangers, don't play the puck again by Zorokin. Less than 3 minutes to go remaining on the first period, still 0-0 between both teams. Now Islanders recovery puck, they are coming out to the zone at the red line. Barzal keep controlling, an offensive zone, kick out the puck to Wallstrom, miss the net completely. This is Benedja recovery puck, lose the puck, battle by Barzal at the flanker, control by the blue line, shoot the puck by Mainfield, miss the net completely, puck in the corner, battle right now by the Islanders and the Rangers, back to Mainfield, Mainfield backward, shoot the puck one more time, Halak make a save, battle right now by Josh Bailey, went out behind the net with Zibanejad, pushing right now, losing pipe at Jack, shoot the puck by Islanders, a black shot by the Rangers, Wallstrom on his knee right now, try to get the puck, finally Rangers don't play the puck, intercept by Mainfield at the blue line, go back on the left side, the puck stay in the zone by Barzal, Islander applies some great point now, and they go looking to shoot the puck, miss the net completely, black shot by the defenseman, the New York Rangers, Zibanejad try the puck, Mainfield for the third time, keep the puck in the zone, the Rangers cannot put the puck out of the zone. Great play by the Islanders for checking. Mainfield, Barzal, they a good shift right now. The pull back again on defensive zone, recovery by the New York Islanders. They're going to reset behind the net of Alak, waiting right away back, and they're going to long stretch pass to Samuel Blair. Pass the puck to the side. The Rangers coming now. It's Trouba, I believe. Who should the puck in front of the net, in front of Samuel Blair a little bit too far. 4 line for the Islanders, for the Ranger on the ice. Islanders find a way to come back. Islanders coming out on the right side. Halak shoot the puck. Black shot by Halak. Rebound on the left side. Halak have some difficulties to control the puck tonight. Anyhow, the Rangers try to get puck outside the zone. Islander push back the puck. Will go Didi. Back again by Miller. Recovery by the New York Rangers. Try to get back now in neutral zone. Finally, Islanders going to find a way back. Lambing upon defensive zone. A little bit over 1 minute to go remaining on the first period. 0-0. Miller, Trouba is on the ice. Trouba skating with the puck. Now looking back. Now back to Miller. Miller coming to the red line. Don't be the puck by Zorokin. Now the puck go back to the opposite corner. Chasing one out by Romanov. Romanov pass to Beauvillier. Intercept by New York Islanders at the blue line. Keep control the puck. Drive the puck to the flanker. Keep now in front of net. Rebound! Sargent making another save. Penalty delay. If that's what we call at the end of this period. We have a pushing in the corner. Here we go. Good row. And then we have Lee inside of that one over there. We have Lindgren all the way back. And we have Samuel Blair. And they party right now. Everybody celebrate each other. And that's what we got. Lee right now with Lindgren talk each other. And we have Goodrow in the middle of this one. And that's it. That's all. We have a delay penalty, I believe. We're going to call from the Islanders. First power play for the New York Islanders tonight, for the New York Rangers tonight. Richard Mullen, welcome back in the house, Richard. Hopefully doing well. Got 2 minutes for tripping. RG, you got it, my friend. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Luciano go. Rangers go. Another great play by Zorokin. Zorokin is alert tonight. Love what we see. Really good with his pad. Zorokin, really strong. He make a couple of good saves tonight with his both legs. And so far, still 0-0 because he's the one reason about this. On the flip side, it looked like shaky. Anyway, power play right now for the Rangers. Fox right now. Fox fire puck. Rebound on the left side. Recovery by Zibanejad. Cycling the puck. Islander going to dump in the puck with 35 seconds remaining on the first period. And that's all. Fox recovery puck behind Alak. One more push for 30 seconds for the Adam Fox. Pass the puck right side. Controlling up by Panarin, I believe. Throw the puck behind to Trocheck. Get the puck on the left side. Looking by Panarin. Panarin now to Fox. Fox to Panarin. Panarin's coming down. Looking. Fire puck. Black shot by Pellet. Recovery by Panarin. Panarin bring the puck to the side. Shoot the puck again to Zibanejad over. And cannot control the puck behind the net. Cycling the puck with 8 seconds to go. Zibanejad change the direction. Back to Fox. Fox looking now. Shoot it back. Zibanejad shoot the puck. Might be missing with Panarin one more time. One more time. And that's it. It's going to be the end of this period, guys. And that's it. That's all. Here we go. This is the end of 20 minutes at the Unandale and York. The score is 0-0. Nobody scored. Both of them, Islander have 0-2 on power play. The Rangers still working on the 0-1. They're going to restart the second pair of power play. The shot, I look like I said 15-9 for the New York Islanders, for the Rangers, RJ. So I will wait a little bit later what happening for that one, guys. So thank you. Je ne comprends pas l'échange de adjacent, on sait, genre pas amélioré. L'échange, Nicolas, c'est pas pour Montréal Canadien. Nicolas, c'est pour Laval, le Rocket de Laval, Nicolas. Cam Ellis ne joue même pas dans la Ligue nationale, il ne joue même pas dans la Ligue américaine, il joue dans l'East Coast Hockey League. Donc, ils ont fait un échange pour améliorer le Laval Rocket de Nicolas. À la fin de la journée, c'est un bon échange. Les raisons pourquoi, c'est que c'est un Québécois, c'est un défenseur gaucher qui a un peu de talent en offensif, c'est un joueur rapide, très bon en transition. Puis présentement, les de Laval Rocket, ils ont de la misère. Puis dans le fond, Cam Ellis, a third round pick par le Montréal canadien, does not count anymore in the plan for the future for them. So at the end of the day, the reason it's a minor trade, but it's good for the Montreal Canadian for the Laval Rocket. So that's happening about this. And we have Mr. Stu Peterson. That's what's going on right now tonight, guys. That's all for the first period. We know the Edmonton Oilers play a game right now. Again, the St. Louis Blues. Of course, we're going to have some updates during the night by RJ. And that's happening about this. No problem, Luciano. You can go to the restroom. And don't forget to flash the, you know what I'm talking about. So that's what happening. And that's what we are tonight. Very quiet night. I don't know what's going on with the Hockey Nation Live show. But only 22 people, 20 people tonight. So, but we have the good people. And we thanks to both of you guys with your super chat tonight. You're welcome, Stu, and thanks. Thank you, Marcus Zuck, and of course, Roblox for your super chat tonight, by the way. And that's what we have here. Yes, exactly, Denise, about this. 49, here we go. I knew you had some things going on, Mr. RG. I was waiting for the final of that one over there, so we're going to changing this. Not a problem. Because sometimes the TV is not always right. Don't forget Denise too. She is on Facebook. Awesome. Danny, to hear that. Coach, you rock every night. Thanks so much, Dan. We're really kind of you. Hopefully you're doing well, Dan. And, you know, what do you think about the Montreal Canadian so far? Big W for the Winnipeg Jets a couple of days ago. Yes, sir. For now, if I was physical and want a Marchand return, I would be happy. Yes, Stu, great news for the Boston Bruins. They announced today Brad Marchand back on the ice. He's about 5 weeks earlier of his schedule. We know how this Marchand is, right? And it's a great news for the Boston Bruins. Right now, they are at the top of the Atlantic Division. They lost only one time for the Boston Bruins. Everything looking great over there. Jim Montgomery does a good job behind the bench. And then the veteran Bergeron, and then, of course, Pasternak. And overall, the goaltender have a great goal. Only one night, I think, Swimmer did not show up. But the rest, we have to give credit for the Boston. Every W they get, there's distance for them for the other team. And that'll give them a chance to stay in the playoff race. And we'll see at some point, you know, not an easy season for so far for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Tampa Bay struggle, Toronto struggle, and we know the other team. It's fun to see Buffalo, Detroit, and then the Ottawa Center have a great season, start of the season, and of course Montreal at the bottom where we expect that. But it's fun to see new name at the top of the Atlantic. That's what we're looking for, and not always the Florida Panthers, the Tampa, and the Toronto. You thought on benching a player early in the season. For me, it is great, Luciano. If you want to pass the message, do it at the beginning. I think Montreal should do the same thing. They start with Drouin this way, but you have other players now, healthy scratch. You know what? It's going to be rewarded by what the work is. And I think that's the right way to do it at the beginning of the season. If you have a new coach, it's better to And for me, the beginning of the season, guy, it's a lot injuries around the league. That's normal, but it's a lot of touching very important players, and that's really one of the reasons I feel like it's a very difficult year so far for Trentin because the injury. You talk about Quinn Hughes. We got yesterday GVR. Now Marsden is out, and now possibly Norris out of the season. And I can go all the way like that. So really difficult. For some team because the injuries make an impact for them so far. And they have other teams struggled. The Vancouver Canucks is one of them, right? Buffalo on the flip side doing well so far. So that's what we got for that one. Erika Lapsky in the house. Erika, welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the show. Coach Pierre Martin is in the house. 0 I think 1 and 22 or 23, Pierre. With the Florida and then it's short term for downgrade then to on the cup, Mr. Su. Yeah, I feel like they don't have enough. This exactly the influence of the injuries on every team. Yes, Denise, that's a great one you're sharing with us tonight. American Hockey League, Cleveland 0 and the Wilkes-Barre 3 so far. Do you think the Rick Barnes would be out for with Wild Coach? First of all, we want to wish the best for Rick Barnes. We did not talk about him. We should talk more about him the last couple of days. We know Rick Barnes, guys, got a COVID-19 a couple of days ago, maybe 1 week ago. Come back with the team, and then during the press conference, he have to leave because he feel like Daisy don't feel good, and he got some tests. I don't know what the test result. But we wish the best for Barnes. We know he's over 68 years old, I believe. And, as the beginning of his first year with the Winnipeg Jets, it's not what you want to be, your head coach, be around. So we wish the best for him, for sure, Dan. Great to talk about him. And for that one. Total bench, 2 players Sunday night. One of them was Konechny. Look, they have some kind of... Sometime Luciano... I always said, you try to bench player with bad behaviors. Bad behaviors could be missing a curfew or show up late at the practice, whatsoever it is. The second thing, you never punish players for the play. It's not a good message. Now, when I said that, now you can talk with the players. I always said, go with warning. Talk with the players after the game or the next day. Say, look, hey, we need more of you. You cannot do this, blah, 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 blah. And then after that, if don't get this, but I will LT scratch him. But I will give him chance after a chance. Be sure he understood my message when I did it. But again, it's something that could happen. It's a curfew. Could be something else. We know Tortorella, he don't have no gray scale. He does no between. It's always been to one extremist to another extremist. So Konechny have to do something, piss off Tortorella, Luciano, or it could also pass a message around the bench, around the locker room, say, you know what, I don't care who you are. If you're a star or not star, you're going to go that way, and you have to understand what I'm trying to establish here. So, but again, yes, you're absolutely right. It's not easy, but for me, you do it at the beginning of the season. You don't go to make a big difference or an impact after game number 40 and you're at the bottom and NHL. If you want to do this, start right away at the beginning. For me, Tatar make a right move, but now I don't know the reason behind. So, Laval 0-0. About a comment. Why do you try to get Chris Nellen as a guest? What do you think of? I cannot do it, Dan. He will not show up here, unfortunately. Dan, Chris Nellen have his own podcast. That's the best way you can reach him. But I'm sure he will not, nobody want to go, excuse me, at that level to go somewhere like people like me. I'm not recognized enough, and unfortunately, it is what it is. I cannot compete with Chris Nellen. I cannot compete with Steel Dungle. I cannot compete with Hockey Guy. I cannot compete with Krabby Deck. I cannot compete with Outtake. I cannot compete with Tony Marinaro, and that's okay. I understood that and I accept that. So for me, I'm not the same level, and it is what it is. So I'm not going to stop to do it, but I can understand um, that's the that's the reality in life. You have to accept or not. If something I cannot do it or I don't want, I don't like it, I would be better to move out and do something else. I really believe in life. You should do something you love to do and not to do something just because you try to accomplish something to make money, whatever is the reason behind what your purpose behind everything you do. Uh, for me, it's not who I am, and until I enjoy it, until I love it, I will stay around here. Whatever is good or not, that's who I am at the end of the day. And you know, it's like Dale West. I was, a lot of NHL players have their own YouTube channel now, and cannot compete with them at all. Just not make sense, but that's okay. I believe Kevin Ace was the other player for SLATER. Okay. Um, I think William. I don't know if he was another one, but I know they did. Like Luciano said, updates shot on the net 15-8 after the first period. You're welcome, Dan. So if Matthews does not score a goal in the next 5 games, how do you handle coach? Um, Here's the situation with the Toronto Maple Leafs, and then I went there yesterday to dive in a bit more what the story is behind everything over there. We heard the rumor Barry Trotz. Now you got Marsden, everything like that. The key behind everything right now in Toronto is the situation. It's you cannot be at the panic mode, but you have to realize now the problem is this part is for me. It's early the season. Why not testing other line? Marner, Matthews, Bunting. There's no work right now. They have to shaking this part. They have to move up. And Nylander is another guy slip sometime. Why not to bring him to the third line? If I was Shuttle Gave, that's what we'll do. Much fire. Chance, make some chance. And you know why? That could be possibly pay off during the playoff. At only thing. And Luciano, another. How can you play Austin Matthews 27 minutes last game? We're at the beginning of the season. I don't like to talk again, coach, but Shelton came right now make a lot of different decisions. I'm concerned the way he talked after the press conference at the game. Now the way he used his player. If you use Austin Matthews guy at 27th in October, the guy will be dead in the playoff. So there are a lot of things I've been about this one. The Matthew have some chance to score last game. The puck does not go in. Until they continue to try and to have possibility the high danger scoring chance, I think it's going to be fine. But right now, it's not only Matthews. It's right now not only Mileur. It's not only Bunting, but I will make some change. And that proved to you guys they have some depth problem over there. Who they can bring up? Pierre Engvall have 0 goal. Engvall cannot hit anybody. He's another deer on the ice. Called this a deer, a chevreuil in French. He skate everywhere, Engvall, but he's not physical. So for me, they will have to figure out something else over there, and they would do it. It's maybe time to split Marner and Bunting and Matthews. You're welcome, Denise. 1-0 for the 1-0 for the Edmonton. So his message does not go. I just argue. I'm sure Chris Nolan will come. I just ask you. I have nothing to lose. I agree with Dan. I don't think so. Unfortunately, so the coach. I was said, coach, I was just about to say the same thing about changing line. It gave is funny Matthews in my mind. Yep, I agree with you about this. Belleville 1, Laval 0. Thanks so much. You're welcome, Denise. And Mountain 1, and St. Louis Blues. You're absolutely right about this too. Mr. Raj, Mr. Dan, well, Jesus. Now we're going to go back at 15 shot. And I think it was 8. You're welcome, Denise. We're going to reset the second period. We're going to start the second period very soon. So let's move on for this one over there. Daniel Nuss scored the second goal, the first goal for the Oilers. Keith has been using up his coaching card a little too early in my eyes, especially when there is retract his comments on his player confusing situation. Absolutely right about this, William. Yeah, no reason to come back the next day sharing about this. Um, like Amano said, and Matthews, they talk about this the next days after that, or 48 hours later. They don't, not because they don't really care, but they understand the situation, and that's it. So for me, I have no reason to come back and to apologize, whatever it is. For me, it's worse when you do that. If you said something, every word count for me, and stay strong, and be responsible of your words. If he was wrong, or he did not said express what he's thinking, you return that. As a coach, you don't return the next day to apologize or try to tell something different. What you do, you go back to see your players. Listen, guys, that's what I said yesterday, and that's what I'm thinking. And I just want to sharing this. If you heard this or you already know about this, and listen, and you fix this problem inside the house and the locker room where the players or the four players elite, everything like that. That's it. That's all. It was worse when he come back the next day to apologize. And you know what? Those kind of situations, fix this inside. You don't have to be out. And sometimes he take bigger proportion about, and then he become bigger again for nothing at the end of the day. Randy Walkman, welcome back in the house. Randy? Here's my problem with the Toronto Maple Leafs right now. I really believe at the beginning there was going to be a really good year. Um, and you guys, you have more experience, maybe not experience, but maybe you follow them more than me. I follow them, but it's the same thing. They don't work 60 minutes. They are not ready to start the game. They are not ready to start the second game. They at the second period. They're not ready to start the third game, the third period. The same thing happening with Vegas last time. And I think that's something they have to get better. It's about the preparation. It is coming for the team. They are the same mode. They don't work enough hard. They don't want to pay the price. I understand they try, but not good enough. It's a winning culture they need to learn. And for me, that's something they have to get better for sure. So I don't know, but I could be wrong here. But I think that's the reason I would say to you that's something they have to change in Toronto. The second period, guys, just starting, so surprisingly me. But Panarin went out contre le Fox, back to Fox. Thank you so much for super chat. We're going to come back after the whistle for Panarin sur le pas. Miss the net completely. Battle behind the net by Zibanejad. Bring the puck to the Fox. Fox at the blind. Skating went out. Shoot puck in front of the tips. Black shot by Islanders. Try to get puck outside the zone. They did it with 35 seconds to go. Remaining. Danny Padvin is at the New York Islanders tonight, by the way. Now, Fox drives the puck to Panarin. Panarin skating with puck. Control the puck. Bring the puck kick out to the left side. Bring the puck to Trocheck. We have offside blue line. And we're going to reset on the neutral zone. But first of all, ladies and gentlemen, super chat, Roblox, et Tomato. Reverse, chop, chop, chop. Super chat, Mr. Hey Tomato, third time of the night. Thanks so much for your $5. Puck went out the right side. Shoot puck for the Ranger. Puck on the left side. Recovery by Grader. Bring to Panarin. Panarin to Ashmack. 15 seconds. Bring the puck to Fox. Fox looking left. Fox went out controlling. Now shoot a point for the net. Miss the net. Rebound the back door. So can make a save. Check. Stop the puck. The puck go out of the play. We're going to reset on the left side. That's what we got so far. On that moment, power play of the Rangers not efficacious tonight. This is the first one of the night, by the way. Hey guys, Mr. Warm Up Show. How bad did I do? Marco, you are 4-6, I believe, or 5-5, but you're not in the jail, so that's the best thing I can describe you for you. But that's what we got so far. The puck behind the goaltender. The Rangers recovery set up right now by VC. Shoot the puck. Black shot in front of the net and recovery by the Islanders. Go to the back in the zone. Come back by Pajot. Pajot on the right side of the Alex. Shoot the puck. The back door. Shoot the puck over the blocker of the Alex. The puck go behind the net. Miller right now. On the back. Wrap up. The puck go back. Alex right now. Look for the puck. Jesus, the Alex. He's not there allowed. The puck by the Rangers. Bring the puck to the left side to Alex to coach. Shoot the puck. Zero can make a save. Go back behind the goaltender. Delay penalty for the Islanders. Back to Trouba. Trouba right now at the Ashmack. Back to VC. VC right now. Back to ball at the back door. Recovery by the New York Rangers. Back to puck to the blind. Go back on the left side. Trouba shoot the puck in front of the net. Block shot by Islanders. He said again by Lindgren. The puck go back outside the zone. Recovery by the Islanders. Now we hear the whistle. And that's why we got power play for the New York Rangers. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm going to try and make a mistake here. It's 15, by the way, here. Yeah, Marco did pretty good overall. Alan Vaillancourt, welcome back in the house. Thanks to be with us tonight. Face up on the right side. This is Gas when they face up, but we still puck right now to Panarin. Panarin to Fox. You're going to wrestle away. Back to Panarin. Panarin on the left side. Now back to Fox. Fox looking right now. Fox at the top circle. Drop the puck behind to Panarin. Panarin looking now. Panarin keep controlling. Back to Fox. Fox looking again on the front, the back door to GRENIER to Trocheck. Finally, Islanders going to top. Intercept by Panarin. Panarin to Fox. Fire puck. Black shot again. Islanders. Back to Fox to Panarin. Panarin looking now. Panarin moving the puck. Panarin holding. Show the puck at the back in front of the net. Missing by Zorigan. Recovery by Fox. Now they go back to Fox. Panarin. Panarin right now at the goal line. Now GRENIER try to get a puck. Pushing right out by Mayfield. We have 4 players in the corner. Now Pelech. We got Mayfield. The puck go back on the left side. Panarin don't pay the puck. Islanders recovery puck. Islanders coming back at the red line. Don't pay puck behind the goaltender. Alak. He's going to start the puck and going to a set with 1 minute to go remaining on the power play. Back now by Fox. Bring the puck to the side. Zibanejad contre the puck. Kick out the puck. Intercept now by the Islanders coming 1 versus 1. Keep contre the puck on the left side. Shoot the puck. Alak make a save. Drive the puck behind to Panarin. Drive the puck. The Islanders. Another bad play by Panarin. Finally, Zibanejad steal the puck. He go to a set. Going to go. Now control the puck at the blue line. I keep controlling the red line. Secondly, the puck again on the back door. Possibly offside. We have a really bad play on the power play by the New York Islanders. 0 shot with 48 seconds remaining on this period of power play. (1-0) Oilers. Puck right now is up at Trouba on the power play. All the way back over there. Try to close here. Go back on the offensive zone. The Rangers control the puck on the back door. And they go back to Kako. Kako went out, bring the puck to the goal line. Battle right away. Back to Kako. Kako in front of the Islanders. Drive the puck in front of the net. Definitely, Islanders going to dump in the puck with 17 seconds to go. By the way, Alak is 37 years old. If someone asked this puck earlier, 37 to go. Because not a problem. Chicago, the puck go back on the defensive zone. Battle right now by Trouba. They'll go back to VC, bring it by the corner. Recovery by the New York Rangers. Kako, the ash marker. We are Evan Strang. Kako's coming now. Kako at the blue line. Drive the puck to Miller. Bring it by the goal line. On the set, Zorkin shoot the puck. Miss then the completely. Puck go back outside the zone. Recovery by Trouba. Trouba right now in front of the bench. Rim the puck to the side. Intercept by Islanders. Intercept now by the Rangers. Still the puck. Coming back on the other side. Kako controlling the puck. Kako keep controlling. Kako is strong with the puck. Oh my God, Kako guys have a good game so far. He did not score, but he moved with the puck. Lafreniere lose the puck, pass the puck, and others coming back on the right side. Now Parisi try to get a puck in front of the Trumba. The puck go behind Alak. Battle went out with Trumba and Parisi, puck to the side. Recovery went out by the New York Rangers behind the net, and recovery by Goudreau. Believe on Trouba. Trouba ran the puck on the board. The puck go all the way back, possibly the icing. That would be the call for the referee. The linesman going to reset all the way back the right side of Alak. Coach Chat, Melissa, welcome aboard. Thanks for being on the show tonight. And what do you think of the Jet the other night, Dan? Pretty good overall. Thank you so much, Pierre Martin, to be back in the house. And of course, Adam Vaillancourt and ENORTAP are all back in the house with Melissa. Welcome, everybody. Don't forget to click on the likes. Go back behind the net of Alex, still the puck by the Ranger. Don't put the puck in front of Sorokin. No icing. First one to get there is Thompson. Pass the puck to Barzell. Barzell back to Thompson behind the goaltending. Now chasing by the New York Rangers. Back to Romanov. Romanov pass the puck in neutral zone. Tip the puck. The puck go deep at the zone. The Rangers recovered by the defense by Lindgren. Win the puck to under side. The puck go outside the zone. And we're back to Romanov. Regroup together and reset that. Don't put the puck on the other side to Wallstrom. Drop the puck to Barzell. Barzell to the blue line. Back to Romanov. Shoot the puck. And finding that rebound. And the puck goes still by the Rangers. I don't like Alak a lot. Alak is not there at all. Anyhow, the puck go back on the right side. Zokin. Recovery by the Rangers. Battle went out by Thompson. Still the puck to the Rangers. Now the puck go turn around. Enter Barzell. Barzell kick out the puck to the side. Coming down to the right side. Alak battle went out by Fox. Fox used the board. Pass the puck. Turn around went out by Samuel Blais. Pass the puck. Turn around right there. To go back to Bouvillier in front of the net. There's still the puck. Great play by Lindgren. Still the puck to Bouvillier. To go back to Zibanejad. Zibanejad at red line. Controlé now on the neutral zone. Zibanejad by himself. We're going to on the left side of the Zorkin. Zibanejad control the puck behind the net. Trap the puck. Intercept by the Landers. Go out the zone. Reset by the defenseman of the New York Islanders. Schneider, I believe. Dumping the puck went out by Kako. Trade the puck to the side. Gregor shoot the puck in the back end. Zorkin make a save. No rebound. We hear the whistle of the referee with a little bit less of 14 minutes to go at the second period. That's what we got so far for this game between the New York Islanders and the New York Rangers. That's what we got so far. And then we're going to have a little bit. Here we go. Here we go. It was a couple of minutes entertaining in the house. Hopefully, have an amazing, great dancing wherever you are. Mr. Jeffy Korn is in the house. Thanks so much, KLS, for the goal of Nurse. Take the lead 1-0 for Islanders. And thanks so much, les amis. Here we go. The cowboy, Danny T is the cowboy. That's what we get now. We wait for the puck drop on the neutral zone, I believe. I can't remember what the puck is. We have it right now, TV right there. The puck go back behind the Islanders. Goaltender chipping right now by the Rangers. Schneider. The puck go back out. The puck play around. We have Carpenter. And we have Ryan Reeves at the 4-line for both teams is on the ice. Intercept by Schneider. Go back behind the net. Recovery by Redcheck. Redcheck went out back to Schneider. Schneider control back to Redcheck. DDD at the blue line, at the red line. Dumping puck a little bit behind Sorokin. Chasing by Mayfield. Mayfield in front of the Ryan Reeves. Go back to Clutterberg. Bring the puck to Matt Martin. Chasing pinch by Schneider. Go back behind the net by AO. AO bring the puck to Mayfield. Mayfield waiting right now. for new players coming for both teams. We have Greater, Kako, and Zibanejad for the Rangers. And now Memphis pass the puck to How. How control the puck all the way back in the offensive zone. Now don't pin the puck in the neutral zone. Schneider bring the puck all the way back and back to Greater. Greater lose the puck in the neutral zone. And now Kako battle for the puck. Zibanejad steal the puck. Zibanejad don't pin the puck in the corner, chasing for himself. First one to get there is the Islanders. Go back behind it. We have Kako steal the puck. Kako went out at the flanker, bring the puck to the side. Go back to the Trouba, shoot the puck. Bucks barely missed the net. Recovery by Zibanejad, bring the puck to the blind to Miller. Miller on backhands. Stop the puck by the Islanders. The puck go behind the bench. Recovery by Trouba. And we're going to use the board to pass the puck. Dumping by the Rangers. By Kako. Kako bring the puck to Miller. Miller waiting for everybody get out of the zone. Dumping the puck on the opposite corner. Back to Pelech. Pelech use the board. Pass the puck to another zone. Reset by the Islanders. Great play by Nelson. Lee went out battle for the puck with Beauvillier in front of the right side of the Alak. Pelech recover the puck, bring the puck to Trocheck. Trocheck went out, lose the puck for Fox, shoot the puck, Islanders. And Alak recover the puck. Zibanejad down to the puck. Reset went out by Lafreniere. Lafreniere to Troubeck. Trocheck never see the opposite side. Panarin now battle Panarin. Panarin still the puck. Panarin now on the right side. Zokon change the direction from the Peugeot. Now Panarin again cut back, change the direction behind. Bring the puck to the right side of Trocheck. No channel. Don't pin the puck. Going to recover on defensive zone by the New York and that by the Rangers. They're going to go long stretch pass. Don't pin the puck. Zorokin. New plus coming for both teams with a bit over 11 minutes to go remaining on the second period between both teams. Still 0-0. At that moment, the puck go back. Islanders coming out at the right side. Halak shoot the puck. A black shot by Rangers. Reset Islanders. Shoot the puck again. And the but the New York Rangers, the Islanders take the lead. I think it's Parisé or Palmarin. And that way, Halak not very good on that shot. Halak not very alert tonight. Everything looked difficult for Halak. The New York Rangers, again, right now, lose the lead. And again, they struggle for the last couple of days. A great shot of the Palmarin and Parisé and Palmarin, a wrist shot, and no chance for Halak on that one. Miscommunication. Schneider was on the ice for a long time, by the way, and that's how they score the New York Rangers, the New York Islanders. That's what we got. Sorokin looking good. So the trend between this game, I'll be honest with you, it's Halak versus Sorokin. Halak show exactly the reason why it's time for him to maybe thinking to do something else. Anyhow, the puck go behind the net to recovery by Tromba. Tromba use the board. Pitching went up and New York Islanders Barzell and go around and they'll go back by the Rangers. Don't pin the puck. Intercept by the New York Islanders. Barzell bring the puck in front of the net. Another chance for the Islanders. Halak lose the track of the puck. Finally, they see don't pin the puck all back on defensive zone. Romanev on the shoulder check, looking around in front of Gauthier. Barzell don't pin the puck in the zone. The Islanders don't pin the puck behind Miller recovery. Miller for the Rangers. Use the board. Pinching went out by the Islanders. The puck out as the zone. Rangers coming back possibly at 2-1. Fire puck! And the puck go out of the play. And Zorkin make a save. Shot by Gauthier. Gauthier play his first game of the year by now for the Rangers tonight. Yeah, absolutely. And then no shootout for Halak. Who does the ad play next, coach? The Buffalo Sabres, Mr. Dan, about this one. I thought that Gauthier was going to be a good player. So never reached that kind of level, Marco. Opposite with another team Canadian who is pulling for coach. Careless for the... Oh, Zorokin looking behind it, by the way. And now go back to Parisé. Parisé get out of the zone. Really interesting this year. I think for me, it's Calgary Flame. Would be my team I was looking for if I have to get there. Who could do the Blackhawks play tomorrow? I don't think so. Montebo is the net tomorrow night at Evianco. 1-1. Laval Rockets just tied the game there. That's good to see that. We're going to reset now. 10-10. Alan Barnes, welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the show. The puck went out on the right side of the Halak, Zibanejad, and they removed Nelson. Anderley will be on the face-off. Go winning, went up Islanders, set up, went up. Pass through the puck, missed the net completely. Recovery by the other defenseman, I think it was Pulak. Go back, went out by Bouvidi. Now the Rangers dumping the puck, chasing run away. Palak going to recovery in front of the Kako. Kako lose the puck, they go back on the zone, they set by the New York Rangers. Islanders still the puck, they are coming now, the right side of Alak, shoot the puck. Alak make it with the glove, no rebound. We're going to reset on the left side of Alak. This is the 15 shot for the Rangers, for the Islanders. Complicated sometimes. Islanders, Rangers, Rangers, Islanders. It's not always perfectly good. Yeah, Marco, the game is on RDS. Thank you, RJ. I have a feeling Pesata play tomorrow. I'm not sure. Alan Slavkovsky right now skating with a team, so it'll be interesting what he's going to do with Slavkovsky, Alan. So we'll see what we are for sure. We have went out to both the drop back for the next face-off. No, I don't drink a lot, so it's not that way. Orange juice. That would be Saturday to give him more days off. Not really. I think they want to use Allen against the St. Louis Blues. Honestly, that's what I think. That's the reason why behind that. So that's what we got. Pierre Martin, any comments about that? It's a minor trait, Pierre Martin for the Montreal Canadiens, and at that moment, that's not changed a lot. It's more about the Laval Rockets, and Montreal Cam Ellis was not any future with Montreal, and he got a defenseman where he's never reached his full potential on the American Hockey League or the NHL for a 27 overall pick. Score about 2-3 goals per game per year, and that's only for the Laval Rockets, honestly. The puck go back to the Rangers, coming back. Orange Red Bull go back behind the net and recovery by the Islanders. Lafreniere battle with Trocheck. Trocheck got hit solidly. Back recovery by the Rangers, set up now at the right line. Dumping the puck behind goaltender. The puck drop around the board. Battle right away back to Panarin. Panarin tried the puck to the blue line. Set up to Lindgren. Lindgren back to Fox. Fox looking now. Fox keep controlling. Find it back to Lindgren. Bad play by Fox. The puck go all the way back on the defensive zone. They're going to reset on the in front of Alak. And they go back to the left side. Dumping the puck by Gauthier. Great hit by Romanov. The puck behind the goaltender. Recovery by the New York Rangers. Finally, the puck still by the Islanders. They are coming out in the zone. Dumping the puck behind Alak. The puck goes back to the corner. Chasing out by Lindgren. Reset by Gauthier. Gauthier try the puck to the side. Recovery by Reeves. Reeves coming back on the left side. Control the puck on the side. Delay offside. And we have the whistle finale. And we're going to reset a neutral zone. Miscommunication between Reeves and Carpenters. The shot are 22-16. Really more quiet for the Rangers after the goal of the Islanders. We don't see too much as this moment. We call that ball about diesel. Go get a sugar rush. About this, it's too early in the morning, guys. Watch a video about Thailand. There you go, Alan. Next, we will see Coach eating fruit rolled ups and snack pack. No, I don't eat here at the same time, but here we go. Welcome back, Kelly. Le puck going running par the Islanders go DG, set up Romanov, pass the puck to Thompson. Thompson puck behind the goaltender. I like leave the puck to corner, recovery by the Zizikas, but still right now, pinch by Romanov, don't pay by opposite corner. Go back to Miller. Miller battle for the puck, chasing by Zizikas, clear the buck. Finally, the Rangers going to up the down, intercept by Romanov. Now again, another bad play for both teams. Back to Miller. Miller pass the puck to the side. Don't pay the puck by the New York Rangers, chasing by Ryan Reeves and Romanov. They go back on the corner. Reeves and Romanov hit each other. Go back right now. Par le Montreal and par the Rangers. Don't pay the puck behind the goaltender. Reeves hit by Thompson. The battle behind the net. We have now the Thompson. Don't pay the puck in neutral zone. We're going to reset on the defensive zone by the Rangers. Use the board for set up the breakout intercept again by Romanov. Both teams struggle right now for the last couple of days and not really good execution. They go back still by Gauthier, pass the puck to Trocheck, I believe. Trocheck battle for the puck corner, maybe VC. It was VC. The still puck by Romanov. No, it's Lee coming in the red lines, coming offensive zone, kick out the puck left side. Show the puck. Alec make a save belly. The puck go back on the corner. Reset right now, Islanders. Rainbow puck the corner to Anderley. Lee went out battle with Lindgren. Lindgren and Lee. Try to get helping by Goudreau in front of Beauvillier. Now the puck is stuck in the Islanders still the puck on the back door. Intercept right now at the line. And now the puck go out the way. And reset by Aou, I believe. And then finally, Islanders don't pay puck. And goaltender Alak play the puck. Left the puck to Lindgren. Now go to the puck. Lindgren right now. A great play by the Nelson. Intercept Islanders. They go back in the corner. Shoot the puck. Alak make a save. They go back the goaltender. Penalty for Islanders after a turnaround by Lindgren. We have a tripping call. The Islanders come back in the house and the ice. And now Ghana very not happy about this. Adam Fox got struggled tonight. One of the worst game I never see Adam Fox play for the New York Rangers after turnover. And now Adam Fox used his tripping on that one. The Islanders going to be on the power play for the third time tonight. There you go, recovery by Thompson, back to Barzell on the right side, left side of Barzell. Should have put in the back door, missed the net completely, recovery by Thompson. Thompson back to Nielsen, Nielsen back to Thompson. Thompson set up, Thompson looking, back to Barzell. Barzell the left side highlight, bring the goal line to Lee. Lee now control the puck, bring it back to Palmieri. Palmieri tried to get to Nielsen, back to Lee. Lee went out, bring it back to Palmieri, chasing by the Rangers. Palmieri bring it back to the blue line to Thompson. Thompson could control it, back to puck to Lee. Lee's coming now. Lee control it. Thompson looking for the setup, the breakout, the slap shot. Back Palmer. Palmieri make a big save by Alak on the shot of the of Palmieri. And that's going to reset on the left side of the Alak. Out to Barzell now control the puck, bring it back to Thompson, fire puck, black shot by the Rangers, don't play about great play by the Rangers, players look like it's hurt. Thompson set up now, long stretch pass to Barzell, Barzell's coming now in offensive zone, now keep controlling the puck, Barzell looking on the back door, fire puck, black shot by the Rangers, that's the time the puck go over the net of the Alak stop the puck all the way back, pushing all the way back in front of the net. We have everybody left and right, and then we have Goudreau on the left side with Schneider right away there. While Lindgren in front of the net, Alaka. We are pushing Barzell and Trocheck. And we have Lindgren and literally. And then Barzell get out in front of Trocheck. Wow. What a couple of pushing left and right. The Islanders show up during that power play, guys. But did not score. But great play by the Rangers to move the puck left and right. forget to click on the likes. We're going to reset now on the left side of ALAC, possibly. That's what we at. We wait for the part drop. I'm surprised the puck is there. Like if Yamo, welcome aboard, Yamo. Power play 55 seconds. Who can forget the ALAC 2010 Washington Pittsburgh? Go back at the blue line. Set up now by the Islanders. Keep controlling by Thompson. Thompson comes back on the left side. Palmieri back to Thompson. Thompson looking now. Pass up on the left side. It was Pulak, by the way. I said Thompson's number 6. Go back right there. There's a unit number 2. Back again to Pajot. Pajot bring the puck to Pulak. Pulak walking right now. Back to puck on the left side. I think it's Wallstrom. Back to Pulak. Shoot the puck over there. Armstrong ALAC make a save. Great recovery right there for ALAC. Back to Pulak. Pulak in the goal line. In front of net. All the Islanders pressure right now at the goal line. Reset by the Rangers. Cannot control the puck. Go back to Pajot. Pajot pass the puck to the side. The first one to Samuel Bett. We have Evan Strang, I believe. No, still 14 seconds. Go back right there. Wallstrom battle for the puck. Get the puck now. Still by Pajot. Back to Pulak. Pulak on the left side. Shoot the puck in the back door. A little bit in front of Wallstrom. Recovery by the Rangers. Dumping the puck on the defensive zone of the Islanders. Evan Strang with 4:44 to go remaining on the second period. Go back behind the net by the Pulak. Bring the puck to the left side. A little bit too far. The puck go back in neutral zone. Don't pay the puck by the Rangers. Set up again. Pulak recovery. Long stretch by neutral zone. Tip by the Islanders. Back to Zizkas. Bring the puck to corner. Recovery by Schneider. Schneider control the puck at the line. At the red line. Don't pay the puck for himself. Chasing by Schneider. Finally, the puck go behind the goaltender. Recovery by New York Islanders behind the net. First one to get there, exclude the back. Bring the puck to Zizkas. Losing the puck. Don't pay the puck by the Rangers. Going to reset again. Go back behind the net of the Islanders. Shooting puck neutral zone. Long stretch pass. Intercept by the Islanders. Don't pay the puck behind ALAC. ALAC play the puck right now. ALAC control the puck. Pass the puck to Fox. Fox back on the ice. 4 minutes to go remaining on the second period. Go back Fox to Panarin. Panarin on the offensive zone. Pass the ball in the back door. Bring the ball to the line. Shoot the puck. Nobody in front of the net. Paddle right away. Recovery by Trocheck. Trocheck pass the puck to Lengren. Going in for Fox. Fox the puck to Panarin. Fox again. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Miss the net. Recovery by the Islanders. They are coming out in the neutral zone. Another keep controlling the puck in front of the bench. Beauvillier keep controlling on the offensive zone. Beauvillier in front of the Lengren. Battle for the puck. And recovery by the Islanders. Go Didi. Back to Howe. Howe from the net. The tip in front of the net. Miss the net barely. The ball back to the out by the Rangers coming back on the offensive zone. Controlling right now by Fox. Fox keep controlling. Fox in front of the net. Tip in front of the rebound. Recovery by the Rangers. Keep controlling by Gauthier in the back door. Go back to Panarin. Panarin keep controlling the puck. Panarin now looking at the back door. Back to Gauthier. Gauthier could control it. Wrap up the puck. Now losing the puck. Recovery for himself. Back at the blue line. Set up to Trouba. Trouba back to Panarin. Panarin is tired right now. Bring the puck behind the goaltender. They go back on the left side. And then they don't pay the puck. Trouba going to recover in defensive zone. Go regroup for himself. A new players coming for the Rangers. Use the board to pass the puck. 2:45. Pass the puck to the left side. Don't bring the puck to the right side de Lafrenière. Lafrenière keep controlling. Try the puck. Sacking by the blank. Go Didi. Set up to Trouba. Fire in front of the net. Miss the net completely. The puck outside zone by the Lender. Drop the puck behind the zone. Intercept the puck in front of the bench. Recovery by the Rangers. Go Didi. Back to Trouba. Long stretch pass and deep the zone by the Rangers. The puck go back to Sorokin. Load the puck behind the net. Chasing right now by Lafrenière. They go back Didi. Set up to Mayfield. Mayfield use the board. Pass the puck to intercept by Miller. Intercept by Pelec. They go back in the corner. First one to get there is Garperdin. Bring it back behind the goaltender. Now the 4 line for the Rangers are there. Schneider fire puck. Go back to VC. VC bring it back behind the goaltender. Chasing up by Parisi. Finally, Mayfield try to get a puck outside to Pajot. Pajot now. Long stretch pass behind Alex. Chasing the puck. Alex play the puck. Don't play the puck to the left side. The puck go behind the net. We have a whistle. And we're going to wait for that one with 2:07 to go. That's what we got so far. I go get to more like and all that. Alan, thanks so much. Alan, for Irene and your mother-in-law. We have a TV timeout. Thank you, Alan. Me too, Pierre. Thanks so much. I like the Andre. Thanks so much for the Thank you, Danny. Sorry, not sure about the song. Hey, Irene Vaillancourt, how you doing? Are you doing well? Irene, of course, from Kentucky, the Nashville Predator. Hopefully doing good. Bowling's coming back soon. Face off now on neutral zone. We have Carpenter, Reeves, and I think Samuel Blair. The puck over the net of the Sorokin. Romanov went out, battle for the puck with Carpenter. Romanov and Carpenter. Reeves tried to join the party. The ball back to Carpenter. Right now the puck in the corner. Set up Islanders. Sorokin lose the puck on the left side. Recover Islanders. Down the puck all the way back on the defensive zone of the Islanders. The Rangers going to have whistle with 1:45 to go remaining. Guys, 3 likes. Thank you so much, Alan, and everybody else. Thanks so much for all the likes tonight. Very kind of you. Face up on the left side of Sorokin. Got went out, winning by the Islanders. Use the board, and the puck go out of the play, going to whistle. Thank you so much, Luciano, Graziano, for all the entertaining night after night, game after game. Luciano always wear his trumpet on the side of his right pocket, or sometime behind is the pocket, his pants. All depends. Anyhow, puck go back to Greater, to Trouba. Trouba bring the puck to the corner. Chasing one out by the Kako. Kako pass the puck. The shoot the puck. Miss the net belly by Zibanejad. Rangers Islanders don't put the puck in neutral zone. Recovery by the Rangers. Go back to the side. Greater pass the puck to Miller. Miller back to Greater. Greater set up the break out at the blind. Come down the don't pay by the Islanders to Zibanejad. Kick out there. Intercept by the Islanders. Don't pin the puck. Recovery by Miller. Miller pass the puck to Trumba. Trouba pass the puck to Zibanejad, I believe. Now Zibanejad missed the net, missed the puck completely. Recovery by the Islanders behind the net. Palash pass to Thompson, I believe. The puck will intercept the Rangers, shoot the puck. And the puck will miss the net completely. Pinching went out by the Trumba. Trouba bring the puck left side. Reset by Kako. Finally, the Rangers going to recover. Don't be part of the corner. Intercept by Kako. Kako behind Sorokin. Kako keep controlling the back door. Sorokin make a save. Rebound right now by the Islanders. Is going to dumping the puck on the defensive zone. Reset by Fox. Fox use the board. Dumping right now by the Rangers. Back to Panarin. Trocheck. Trocheck went out to Panarin. Panarin fire puck. Save over the shoulder of Sorokin. Recovery by Panarin. Panarin battle for the puck. And left side, Islanders going to use the flanker to go use the board outside the zone. Fox intercept the puck. Pass the puck to Lafrenière. Lafrenière coming back. Lafrenière keep controlling. Show the puck. Sorokin make a save with the blocker. Go behind the net. Throw check. Still the puck by the Panarin. Panarin change the puck. Change the direction. Panarin keep controlling. Back to Fox. Fox right now the blind. Keep controlling it in front of Nelson. Pass the puck to the Lafrenière. Throw check. Back to Fox. Fox pass back over there. Controlled by the Rangers. Fire puck. Miss the net. The block shot by the Islanders. Going to be penalty, I believe. Going to reset on the left side with the hand. The second period, by the way. That's what we got.
You're killing me.
That's it. That's all. 1-0. Only one goal. Palmieri scored his first goal of the year. Pajot et Polak at 8:44. Shot of 12-12 for the final total of 29-20. And that's what we got so far of the second period. Nothing else. Nothing happening. Very not excited too much game, honestly. And that's what happening. They need to tie up, Randy said. Right on Pierre Martin 38. Alan, yes, he is. She's gone. She will need to say, all right, thanks so much, Alan. It's awesome to watch on Netflix. Thanks so much again, Alan. Can you much tired they are tonight, Randy? Absolutely, Pierre Martin, about that one over there. Mr. Steve G is in the house. Thank you, Master. Thanks so much, Steve, to be with us. Yeah, Red Berenson score. You're absolutely right about this one over there. 17 Rangers, New York 6. It's really strange. RJ, I'm going to go on the NHL network because right now I'm confusing with the shot there from the TV. So now the Rangers gave them 17 shots for the first period. So that's a good one over there. Then they got 13 shots the second period. I gave them 30. The New York Rangers have 8 and 12. So we are good, Mr. RJ, for the shot. Yeah, 4 goals and 9 minutes. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, guys. Thank you, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. We're going to take a time out here, guys. But since as ab 1961, yep, you got trait. You're absolutely right, Alan, about Red Berenson.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day.
I will be back very soon. Thanks so much, Alan.
You made my day. Oh, day. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? made my day. You 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 made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You just made my day. You 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 made my
Jordan, you can go to www.sportsrp.com, Jordan. So someone can put this, that'd be great for him, if you don't mind. He played in Detroit too, right? Red Berenson? Yeah. Coach, you and ENORTAP mate our days. Thanks so much. Stu. Red Berenson guy is the coach in NCAA for 35 years. Thanks so much, ENORTAP. Trivia, who scored the first goal in its shot history, Melissa? I think it's ENORTAP, Melissa. Berenson play for, yes, Randy. Denny Doherty. Dave Ritchie from Toronto Arenas, ENORTAP. It was Astud. It was the shot for ENORTAP, and Ritchie tips the puck, and Ritchie scored the first goal, Melissa. So Dave Ritchie Astud by ENORTAP and Danny T. Awesome, Alan. And ENORTAP is right. Yeah, he was on the ice, Melissa. Nice assist, Steve. No, in ENORTAP, it was not. It's not a qualified question in ENORTAP. Was it because in ENORTAP is old? Met him at Barrymore at Bob and Ottawa, Allen said. A sport area is not working online, is down, RG Calabro said. Really? RG? You get the top bunk and tonight, Angel in a tap, Steve G. Yeah. You know, he played Montreal at Detroit, Randy. Yeah, he did. Talking about Berenson. We'll wait for the third period to start, guys, and then we're going to do this one. Tonight will be a little bit short, not much, a long post game. Tonight, I'm going to get out quickly. I have a busy day here, and but definitely going to be back tomorrow night. Coach with two. Yes, Alan Berenson, coach over there. The Rod Ox visit the Oilers tomorrow. Montreal B and Buffalo tomorrow night, and then you're going to direction St. Louis Blues for 4 days, and then you're going to hit the Winnipeg and the Minnesota after that. Rangers, Wings, Blues, and the Habs, Randy. Yep. Second question, who was the first NHL commissioner in ENORTAP? It's working for me, Pierre Martin. Glad to hear that, Pierre Martin. Is that quick question, Gary Bettman? Berenson live in Michigan now. Yep, Adam. 1-1 Laval, Belmar, and Belleville. Thanks so much, RJ. It's kind of lost weight. Luc Laforcine, welcome aboard. Power play Ellers. 2 minutes. Justin Falk for tripping. Bonsoir, Christian Shaw. Welcome aboard. Yes, Luciano. Jordan Edmondson is going to be returning the next couple of days for the Montreal Canadiens. So they travel with 6 defensemen right now, but with Edmondson back in the lineup very soon, so 7 is good. And I think Laval need more help. That's the reason behind that. Alan said, yeah, I'm not sure about this, Alan, honestly. The power play does not work. And, you know, because they play too much on perimeters. That's the problem. They get Alan. Until they don't get players in front of the net, it will not work, sir. Coach, pourquoi is Campbell is not play? Because he played the last game, and then they're going to go back-to-back game, Kelly, so he'll be back tomorrow night again, Chicago. Crusty pain, Christian said. Dwayne Whiteman, Hoffman, Galley is not working. Dwayne Whiteman, Hoffman, Galley is not working, Alan. You're welcome, Kelly. Too many won't get a sack the puck for Hoffman, Christian. Yep. 2 years to suffer with him. That's okay. Next year we don't have a Dadanov, we don't have Drouin, so that will helping. And then after that, you have 1 more year to go with Hoffman. It's like you said, there are no quarterback. It's a one reason, Alan, but I think, you know, they don't play on they play too much on the perimeters. They will have to play inside of the dots, and they don't go there, Alan. So until they don't go that way over there, that will work. It is not going to work. Philadelphia, Minnesota, Ottawa, Detroit, Boston, Montreal, Buffalo, Nashville, St. Louis. Then we have Dallas, Vancouver. Toronto plays San Jose. That'll be good. Winnipeg, Los Angeles Kings. And then Vancouver is a Seattle tomorrow night. Yes, question about Sarkowski. We expect him to be back very soon. He's skating with the practice today. The puck go outside the zone, by the Rangers, recovery by Nelson, and Nelson turned around to the red line, don't pay puck, and on offensive zone, recovery by the Rangers, use the board, pass the puck to the back door to Greater to Zibanejad, Zibanejad control the puck, Zibanejad keep controlling front of net, Zerka can make a save, Thompson recovery puck, but kick by Kako, to go back to Beauvillier, Beauvillier pass the puck a little bit too far for Lee, go to recovery by the New York Rangers, by Trouba Trouba right now, looking at pass to the left side. Tip the puck in there. Recovery by Rangers coming from the left side. Zorokin pass the puck to Kako. Kako drives the puck behind. Chasing by the New York Rangers. Panarin pass the puck to Fox. Fox turn around. Back to Panarin. Panarin looking. Keep controlling a back door. Another extra pass doesn't work. Fire the puck. Panarin. Shoot the puck. Zorokin make a save. Rebound on the left side. Wrap up in front of the net. Shoot the puck by Kako. Rangers attacking right now. Pass the puck to Panarin and Fox. Fox went out to Panarin. Fire the puck again. Shot blocked by Zorokin. Pass the puck to Golden. Back to Kako. Kako to Fox. Fox keep controlling. Now all the way back. Kako. Fox going to shoot the puck. Tip in front of the net. The post in front of Zorokin. Zorokin lose the puck completely. And the Rangers hit the post. Back went out by Lindgren. Lindgren battle for the puck. Back to Fox. Fox will go in defensive zone. The Rangers went out attacking a lot versus the Islanders. Don't pay pipe by Lafrenière. Lafrenière allows the puck behind Zorokin. Pass the puck to the side. Back to Robanev. Pass the puck to the blue line. Intercept now. Gaidna keep the control of the puck in the zone by Trouba. Back to Miller. Don't pay the puck by Trocheck. But the puck go out of the play going to a setter. Maybe a neutral zone. But again, very good. Panarin hit the post on that shot over there. Let's see what's happening. Zorokin control the puck, wrap up at Trocheck, and then Trocheck, and then Fox shoot the puck, tips, and hit the crossbar. Wow. Face off now on the neutral zone. 31 shot by the New York Rangers. Go back by the net and recover by the Lafrenière. Pass the puck. The Islanders coming out. The Wallstrom now on the blue line. Kick out the puck on the defensive zone of the Rangers. Chasing right now. And winning by Bailey. Bailey bringing puck to Schneider. Schneider in front of the Islanders. Stop the back at the blue line. Keep controlling. Shoot the puck. Alak make a save. No rebound. Battle in front of the net. Nothing else happening over there. We have a whistle at the right side of Alak. Here we go. Islander attacking right now. Pass the point blank. Shoot the puck by Mayfield. Alak make a save. No rebound. That's what we got so far. A 20-second shot for the New York Islanders during this game tonight. Shubat on the right side. Puck went out behind the net, recovered by Trumba. Intercept by the Islanders. Fire puck, missed the net barely by the Islanders. The puck go back at deep zone. Intercept the Rangers coming out, losing the puck, recovered by the Lee. Pass the puck to the right side. Pass the puck to the right side to Nelson. Nelson control the puck. Fire puck over the right shoulder. Alak. The puck go back on the side. Chasing went out by the Rangers. Intercept by Lee. Pass the puck to Borna. The Rangers battle in front of the net with Lee. That he win the battle. Back to Bouvillier. Bouvillier pass the puck in front of the net. Intercept by the Rangers. The puck go outside the zone. The puck go back on defensive zone of the Rangers by Mainfield. Islanders go DDD. Set up to Ao. Back to Mainfield. Mainfield went out. Don't pay the puck by the Islanders behind Alak. Chasing by Lindgren. Shoulder check. Go DDD. Back to Fox. Intercept by the Rangers. Turn around by the Islanders. Finally, Rangers steal the puck by Reese. Reese went out. Kick out the puck. Controlled by Panarin. Panarin control the puck on the back door. Intercept by the Rangers behind the net. Battle right away by Trocheck. Steal the puck by Mainfield. Mainfield use the board at the blue line. Don't pay the puck behind the defensive zone of the Rangers. Lindgren recovery. They're going to reset. Now waiting for the new players coming. But now Lindgren pass the puck to the right side. Back to Panarin, I believe. Control the puck on the back. Kick out the puck to the side to Panarin. Panarin now at the hash mark. Panarin in front of Barzal. Bring the puck to in front of net. The puck bouncing a little bit. Trocheck right now hit solidly. The Islanders still the puck all the way back. Chasing the left side of the Zorkin. Bring the puck behind the net. Battle right away. But puck back and going to chase him now by Trocheck in front of the Romanov. The puck stuck by Lindgren, but the puck for unfortunately out of the zone by Adam Fox. Use the ball, pass the puck to Lafrenière. Lafrenière keep controlling the puck at the blind. Set up now by Lenders. Don't pay part of the corner. Back to Thompson. New players coming for both teams. Now Thompson pass the puck to the right side. Back to Barzal. Barzal lobbed the puck on the right side of the Alak. Chasing him out by Martin. Martin went out with Barzal. Bring the puck went out by VC. Intercept the puck. Go Didi. Thompson set up. Fire puck. Alak make a save. No rebound. We're going to reset on the left side of the Alak. Face off now on the left side of Alak. 15-21 to go remaining on the third period. The puck winning battle and winning by the Rangers. They are coming out. Lob the puck all the way back behind the defenseman. Still the puck went out by Gauthier. Ran the puck around the board. Recovered by Thompson. Thompson passed to DDD. Set up now by Romanov. Hit by the Rangers. The puck go back on defensive zone by the Rangers. Going to set up. Don't pass right there. Don't pay a puck. Pass to the icing. And that's what they call it. And a bad play executed by the Rangers. They're going to puck on the defensive zone. The Rangers after icing. About 2-1, RJ. Robert Austin, welcome back. Rangers dumping the puck on the right side of Mainfield. Mainfield try to get a puck, pass the puck to the left side, back to Howe. Howe's getting the puck. Now, long stretch pass on the neutral zone. Don't be Islanders. They go back by Halak. Halak play the puck. Bring the puck to the left side. Battle with Miller. Recovered by the Islanders. Still by Greater. Greater try to get the puck outside. Then keep the puck to Mainfield. Intercept by Kako. The turn around right there. The puck stuck right there between a couple of players. Finally, Basel recovery. Basel change the direction. Keep controlling the puck at the blind. Basel went out. Pass the puck to the left side. The right. Alex to the puck. And the but the New York Islanders, Josh Bailey score. Tips the puck. And the Islanders score. Tonight, they delete 2-0 against the New York Rangers. And the Rangers right now have a slum. I'll be honest with you. The Islanders find a good score. As a walk-and-stick blue collars show again the way, and Alak could not do anything about this. A turnover by the Rangers and the neutral zone. Basel control the puck, great pass on the left side, and a tip-tack-toe in front of the net. And that's happening about this. The New York Rangers losing went out 2-0 against the New York Islanders. Great play by Josh Bailey. We know he was in healthy scratch a couple of days ago. Go back behind the net of Alak. Lindgren chasing the puck by Bouvidi. Reset by Adam Fox. Pass the puck to Panarin. Panarin's coming now on the red zone. Kick out the puck to Zibanejad. He's controlling shoot the puck and missed the net completely. Back to Panarin. Panarin play the puck. Back to the body blue line. Set up right away by Trocheck. Paddle the puck behind the net and recovery by the Islanders. Hit by Trocheck in front of Lee. Recovery by the Rangers in front of the bench of the Islanders. Set up all the back. Now we have battle with Lafrenière and Goudreau, I believe. Finally back to Pelec. Pelec in front of Lafrenière. Use the ball. Now intercept by the Islanders at the neutral zone. Set up again. Bring the puck behind to Pelec. Pelec back to Polak. Polak set up. Looking now. Long stretch pass. Don't pay by the Islanders behind the net of the Polak. Now, chasing went out by Pajot. Pajot went out with Parise. They go back to Fox. Fox lost the puck. Intercept the Islanders. Reset by the Rangers. Greater pass the puck to Kako. Kako now turn around. Kako keep controlling the puck. Kako drop the puck behind. Reset by Panis. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Miss the net completely. Puck go back to Kako. Kako change the direction. Kako ran out. Battle with the Islanders. Drop the puck behind. Shoot the puck. They step the puck in front of the net. Puck go out of the play. we're going to get offside, I believe, or penalty, I believe. And we're going to reset all the way back on that side. 2-2, Belleville's the score. Thanks so much, RJ. Have a TV timeout. Popcorn. Wait right now for the game come back. I don't know. So many TV timeout. One more again. The TNT Sport are really not good on that. John, welcome aboard, John. John with the St. Louis Blues. What's going on with you, Blues, John? Not looking good, John. I take John all the time at your team, and look like they are struggled. The Blues recently, Mr. John. Face up on the right side of the left side of Zorokin. Winning Panel Rangers set up now on the blue line. Back to Fox. Fox for now. Back to Zibinajad. Back to Fox. Fox for now to Panarin. Panarin is looking. Keep controlling by shoot the puck. Black shot by the Islanders. Going to dump in the puck all the way back on the defensive zone. Go back behind the goaltender. Alak. They're going to reset behind Zibinajad to Fox. Fox skate controlling the puck. 12:45. Fox pass the puck to the side to Zibinajad. Kick out the puck to Grader. Grader ran out. Tried to battle the puck with Manfield. Back again to Trocheck. Still the puck by Pajot. The puck go outside the zone. Allender going to dump in the puck again. Alak intercept the puck. So that's what happening about this one over there. Back again to Fox. Fox to the blue line. Keep controlling the puck. Throw the puck behind to Panarin. Panarin to the red line. Keep controlling. Panarin now. Kick out the puck at the blue line. Kick out the left side to Trocheck. Run the puck to Grader. Grader intercept the puck back to Panarin or Kako on the blue line. Back again to Panarin and to Fox. Fox will set up. Fox for now keep controlling. Fox for now pass the puck to Panarin. Change the imitation by the Islanders. Back to Fox. Fox for now to Panarin. Back to Panarin. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Intercept with Grader. Battle right now behind the net. The puck stuck right now by Trocheck. Trocheck and Islanders. Back to Grader. Back to Panarin. Back to Fox. Fox set up again. Fox looking. Back to Panarin's coming down. Firing right in front of the net. Intercept by Trocheck. Back to Fox. Fox for now. Shoot the puck. Rebound in front of the net. Go behind the net. No goal. Zorokin was excellent about that stop over there. And we have no goal. And the Islanders stop again the New York Rangers. The Rangers struggled tonight. They have nothing to work for the Rangers. Sent yesterday against the Colorado Avalanche. Robert Austin, welcome back in the house. Austin, so you should be attending also now 14 is as Bantam Double Day Quebec. Pierre Martin, William Snyder, welcome aboard. Thanks to be with our Canadian show tonight. We appreciate it. 35 shot for the Rangers. Sorokin is completely beat the Rangers tonight. Blue will get it going. John. The puck went out behind face up on the left side of Sorokin. Pajot and winning Paladiners. Pinch went out. Paladiners don't pay the puck all the way back behind Alak. A bit 20 seconds to go remaining on the power play. Trombot leave the puck to Alak. Alak bring the puck to Fox. Now control the puck. Fox right now pass the puck to the right side. Controlled by Islanders. By the Rangers. Kick out the puck. Intercept the Islanders. They're going to reset on defensive zone. Alak. This is another 2 minutes for nothing for the New York Rangers tonight. Go back to Trumba. Trumba pass the puck to the side. Controlled by not sure it's Kako. I don't think so. Pass the puck to the side by Miller. Around the board. Miller changing the puck. Recovery right now by Lafrenière, I believe. And the puck stopped by Sorokin. Nothing else. We're going to reset on the right side of Sorokin with 37 shots on the Sorokin tonight. A little bit less of a minute to go remaining on the third period. Thank you so much, RJ, for the likes tonight. St. Louis is a very good team. They will be tough, Robert. Rangers set up. DDD back up behind Sorokin. Recovery went out by the Rangers. Shoot the puck. Block shot by Sorokin. Recovery went out by the Rangers at the left side. Battle for the Islanders. Try to get a puck outside the zone. They finally did it. Pass the puck to the side. Rangers cannot control the puck. They go back behind the net of Allen Schneider. Pass the puck. Turn around by the Islanders. Pressure by Bouvidi. Looking without Bouvidi. Bring the puck to the left side. Now Alec make a save. And they have nothing else. Alak make another whistle. We're going to reset on the right side of Alak. 39 shot for the New York Rangers and 0 goal so far. Islander recovery puck. Thompson shoot the puck. Alak make a save. Back recovery puck. Wallstrom. Wallstrom battle for the puck on the right side. Still by the Rangers. Lindgren, I believe, pass the puck to Fox. Fox keep control the puck. A long stretch back into the zone. Call back up behind the Rangers coming now. Rangers keep control the puck. Bring it by the goal line. Intercept now Islanders behind the goaltender. Sorokin is first one to get there is Barzal. Pass the puck to DDD. Back up right there. Intercept by Rangers. Keep control by Grader. Shoot the puck. Sorokin make another save. And that gave them 40 shots on the net. And that's it we have so far. Who is in the net for the New York Islanders? Deal is Sorokin. Not Zokorin, but Sorokin. Comment about the Calgary Flame? They're looking good, Robert. The Flame are looking great. Less of 10 minutes ago. Hey, coach, who is your team, Robert? I've always been with the Montreal Canadiens. John said blue score 1-1. Thanks so much. So again, the new artificial sweetener, Mr. Marco. You're absolutely right about this one. Looking good between the pipes. I always said it should be win the Vizina Trophy. Giro Lamp, welcome aboard. Giro Lamp, thanks for being a part of the show. Mike Gardner. Rangers go and Spurs. Rangers are so much an easy team to cheer for. Young guy, a very talented player, Giro. Yeah, most a pretty good game between the St. Louis Blues. Number 12, Mike Gartner, Washington Capitals. What an awesome shootout last night. Yes, William, Colorado versus the New York Rangers. Possible the Rangers have no gas for tonight. It's going to be a huge W for Islanders. I'll give them 3 and 4. Stay in the race. Face off now on the left side of Zorokin. Zabinejad lose the face off. Recovery by Pelech. Pelech use the board. Don't pin the puck. The puck goes all back there on the Alaka. We have a whistle. We're going to reset behind that. John, are you taking Montreal? No. I will go with the Blues, John. I need some point in my fantasy team.
Super Chat.
Super Chat. Rivers. Chop, chop, chop. Super Chat, Mr. Hey, Tomato Roblox. Thanks so much, Mr. Super Chat, Mr. Roblox. Again, to do it again to the Hockey Nation Live Show. We're really kind of you. The third time tonight, Mr. Roblox, give us some great
Oh my God!
Super Chat. So thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
Nice.
How about this one? We'll get some hype again. Let's go for again hype. They go back right now on the defenses on the New York Rangers. Thanks so much. They'll go back on the left side. Kako pass the puck to a little bit too far to Panarin. Recovery by the Islanders. Don't pay puck behind Alak. They go back to Fox. Fox to Langren. Langren to Panarin. 41 shot versus 24, by the way. That's what we got so far. And this shot, the puck go behind the net of the Zorokin. Martin recovery puck. Use the board. Pass the puck to the side D. Donc, contrôler maintenant par Islanders. I think it's out. Don't pay by Alak. Alak play the puck, draw the puck behind to Troba. Troba feel pressure. Again, the board, the puck intercept Islanders. Pass the puck now to Clutterbuck, and then recovery by Rangers coming out in front of the bench. Don't pay the puck all the way behind Ao. Ao chasing the puck, try to get Didi, bring the puck behind, and we're chasing back Martin. Martin right now behind the net, battle with Grader and Howe. Drive the puck to the side. Pinch went out by the Miller, hit by Clutterbuck, back to Grader. Grader pass the puck behind the net again to, I don't know, it was Lafreniere. Anyhow, the puck go outside zone by Islanders, and neutral zone. Turn around by Martin. Martin used the board to pass the puck and then intercept by Miller. Battle in front of Zizikas, recovery by the Grader. Grader ran out the blue line, dumping a puck, hit from the back, and the puck go behind the net by Thompson. Thompson waiting when the puck. Long stretch pass and it's on. Tip the puck by Islanders. The puck go behind the goaltender. Brian Ella on the butt net confirm Yamo. Awesome. They go back by the Rangers. Kick out the puck to the side. Set up now by the Rangers. Don't pay puck behind Zorokin. Zorokin intercept the puck. Run the puck on the board. Intercept Islanders. At the blue line, the Rangers keep the puck. But finally still the puck went up Islanders. They are coming now. It's Nelson. Try to go around. Shoot the puck. Alec make a save. No call on the tripping. The puck go behind the net by Enderly. Follow the puck. Still recovery by the New York Islanders. Don't pay puck to Nelson. Nelson controlling. Pass the puck to Beauvillier. Beauvillier make a fake. Shoot the puck. And a save by Alaka, no rebound. We're going to reset on the left side, and a great play by Alaka. Canadien on Saturday. You call it. Alak is not Igor. Yeah, absolutely right, Pierre Martin. Everything looking difficult for him. Every move, rebound, not controlling. It's just not looking good for him. But he made the big save right there.
You're killing me!
That's what he said. You're killing me. Wow, RJ Belleville come back to win again. Laval Rocket they've said one goal and they won 3-2. They go back now to Islanders. Come the puck outside. Recovered by Zibanejad. Belly still the puck. Go back in the corner. Battle right there by Zibanejad and Polak. The puck go outside the zone. By the Islanders. Slippery. Go back to Fox on defensive zone. Shoulder check for Fox. Go DDD. Back up now to Lindgren. Lindgren passes the puck to the side. Call recovery by Zibanejad in front of Alak. 6:35 to go remaining on the third period. Alak passes the puck to Fox. Fox regroup again. Pass the puck to Lindgren. Look like a team really tiring out from the Rangers tonight. They'll go back behind the net by Mayfield. Mayfield passes the puck, losing the puck. Recovery by Pajot in front of Lafrenière, winning by the Rangers. But finally, Islanders steal the puck. Go the board under hash mark by Parizeau. Use the board to pass the puck outside the zone. Miller used the board, pass the puck to the middle of the ice. Battle between two players. Finally, Panarin pass the puck a little bit too far for Trocheck. Beat by How get the puck outside the zone. Intercept by the New York Rangers in neutral zone. Finally, dumping the puck behind Alak by the Islanders. Go to recovery the puck and leave the puck to Miller. New players coming for both teams, and that's what we got so far. Then recovery. Rangers did not respect Islanders, but Alak and the net. It's because Chesapeake was on the net last night. Look, that's the reason behind that. To go back to Thompson to clear the puck. Intercepted out by the Sizikaz. Sizikaz control the puck. Shoot the puck. Stop at the blue line by the Drumba. Recovery by Reeves. Reeves controlling an offensive zone. Reeves got hit. Stay right there. Pushing went out by Lenders. Go steal the puck by Blair. Sammy Blair went out, try to go back. Matt Martin intercepted the puck. Both four line is on the ice. Go pushing by Gauthier. Finally, puck go outside the zone by Carpenter. Finally, Nelson's coming the right side. Alec breakaway. Shoot the puck. Alec makes it save. No rebound for Lenders. Now the Rangers going to reset their breakout. Turn around by Sammy Blair. Use the ball to pass the puck on neutral zone. Set up to Goudreau. Goudreau in front of Enderly. The puck stuck in front of the bench. Recovery by Lenders. Go Didi. Back to Mayfield. Mayfield pass the puck to the Nelson. Nelson offensive zone. Kick out the puck right side of Bouvillier. Fire the puck. Romanoff, I believe. Alec making the save. No rebound. We're going to some pushing, but that's it. That's all with 4:41 to go remaining. Great shot by the Islanders, but Alec was alert on that one, and that's what we got so far. And so Maurice Richard. Rangers did not respect Islanders. Exact one. And ça, Maurice Richard, c'est une grosse rivalité Islanders-Rangers. T'as raison, mon Luc. Yep. Exactly. ENORTAP. Here we go. Miss Luciano Graziano. Miss his wife and Luciano together.
Ah, c'est trippant, ça me fait tripper. Je me pense au Centre Bell, parce que c'est les mêmes instruments, puis je sais que le monde t'apprête des mains au bout.
You're absolutely right about
Go,
this,
Habs,
Marco.
go!
I don't think so. I like when you give that one over there. Rangers have a good team, but I think the fact, like, I don't think so. Chesapeake is going to repeat what he did last season. Thanks so much, RJ, for the information. Have a good night, Melissa. The next double game, guys, start in 30 minutes between Anaheim Ducks and the Tampa Bay Lightning at the Honda Center. Round coach about what? Go back one out, turn around by the Islanders. Panerai shoot the puck behind Alec. Alec look behind. Parise shoot the puck, miss the net belly. Great play by the don't want to bring a goal after 5 game. Go back right now and don't be the puck and it was on by Polak. Marco set 3-0. Go back outside by Kako. Kako down the puck. Intercept by Palak. Palak pass the puck, turn around by the New York Rangers. Don't be puck behind Zorokin. Battle for the puck on the left side. Now we have Pajot in the corner. Pajot battle for puck. We have a call all the way. We have a goal. Look like the one. Look like Palmieri score. So look like we have a goal from the NHL. And that's what's happening about this one over there. Will be the call. The Lenders fans, the Palmieri look like score a second goal of the night. And everybody look at the score at the scoreboard. And Palmieri score. So we have a goal from the NHL horn. And that's gave them a third goal that was still happening there. Yep. Great goal about this one over there. Wow. Let's see the replay. Can I see this on this camera? That's what we got so far. You should have trade Suzuki for him. What happening to the Rangers, Giro? I don't know. They don't looking good. Rocket out. Rick, they lost 3-2. What happening? Rick, they was lead by 2-1. You're absolutely right about this, Alan. We have some Islanders been quiet so far. They are 3-4 tonight. Rangers back to back. Yeah, but they lost Colorado yesterday. They lost this weekend. It's I don't know what's going on, honestly, with about this, honestly, for the New York Islanders. Coach is not Pepe in the morning about this one, right in the top. Go back on the right side, chasing Panel Rangers. Don't pin the puck behind the goaltender of the Rangers, Fox and Panarin. Go back behind the net. Fox tries to get a puck. 3:45 to go. Go back around. Super chat again, Mr. Tomato Roblox. Here we go. Super chat, reverse, chop, chop, chop. Here we go. One more time, Mr. Roblox. Thanks so much for your super chat tonight. We really appreciate you support the Hockey Nation show, and very glad to hear from you, my friend. Thanks so much. Gallant team are always good in this first season, but struggle in the second year. Go back right now on the left side. Kerry did another trick of the picker Rangers. Where we'll be losing also in a tap. You go back now by the Rangers. Should the puck the side of Thompson. Recover in front of the net. First one to get it, I think it was Ren Rees. Go back around and they go back all the way back outside the zone. 29 shot for the Islanders. Go behind the net of the Rangers. Going to set up now. Less than 3 minutes to go. Tampere pipe by the New York Rangers. Behind the net of the Sorokin. We have another whistle. And that's all. Now the puck go out and the Rangers get the puck on the left side of the Zorokins coming out around, chasing it out by Gauthier, and we have Palek behind the net. Islanders still the puck. Come back now on the neutral zone. Can control the puck, lob the puck over the head of the defenseman MEILLEUR in front of Alak. Change the direction. Over 2 minutes to go remaining on the third period. Go back on all, go DD, back up to Miller. Miller right now, en neutral zone, don't play the puck, intercept par Islanders, Parisé. Lob the puck to Rangers, don't play the puck, intercept Islanders in front of the bench. They'll go back on defensive zone, go DD, by the Trouba to Miller, don't play the puck behind Sorokin. Sorokin intercept the puck, draw the puck behind. First one they get there is Mainfield, I'm not sure. Back to Belmarin to Thompson. Thompson used the board to pass the puck over the head of Miller. First one they get there is Adam Fox, still on the ice, passing the puck behind. 90 seconds to go remaining on the third period. That's what we got so far. Trompa right now, recovery puck, don't pay a puck in front of the bench, left behind Sorokin, and the first one recovery is the Islanders. Back to Bailey. Bailey keep the puck all the way back. Bailey keep controlling at the hash mark. Go DDD. Back recovery on the defensive zone. Less 65 seconds remaining on the third period. Don't pay Islanders behind Alak. Possibly a shootout for Sorokin tonight. And from the New York Rangers, the puck go back to Mainfield. Mainfield keep controlling the puck. And Mainfield now use the ball to pass the puck outside the zone. Finally, we'll go back to a defensive zone. Lindgren back to Fox. Fox went out with 45 seconds to go. Don't play a puck by the Rangers behind the net of the Sorokin. Sorokin play a puck, bring the puck around the board to Thompson, to Pulak. Pulak bring the puck to the neutral zone. Reset by the New York Rangers. Barzell go to the bench. We're going to reset one more time. And don't play a puck to Schneider. Bring the puck down the corner. Chasing went out by Mainfield with Sammy Blais. The puck go outside the zone. We're going to recovery on the defensive zone by the New York Rangers. Use the puck to the board. The puck behind the net with 20 seconds to go remaining on the third period. It's going to be the end of this game, guys, already soon by a score of 3-0. Go back to the Rangers. Goodrow pass the puck to VC. VC pass the puck to the side. Now recovery by Goodrow. 7 seconds to go remaining. Keep controlling the puck. Back the puck to the blue line. Now one more time for the Rangers. Will be too late for them. And this will be the end. That's it. That's all. Another W, the third of the year for the New York Islanders. Sorokin, great goaltender. 11 shootout career. First again, the New York Rangers. Sorokin win tonight by the score 3-0 Islanders over the Rangers. Rangers, that's gave them a 4-game straight with no W. And Rangers right now, they try to figure out what's going on. And will be interesting how they're going to react in the next couple of days. Rangers again on the road. They never win a lot of games this season. The third star of the game, Pulak with 1 goal, 1 assist. Palmieri, second, 2 goals tonight. Second star, the first star, the goaltender with a shootout. And number 30, Sorokin. And that's complete, guys. Another great game of the Hockey Nation Live show. Going to update everything here. Okay, guys, see you tonight, Alan. Thanks so much about this. I appreciate a lot, Alan, again, to give us some like and to stop by the way. Beat them. No, I took Danny the Rangers. Yeah, I took the Rangers tonight. Under the last for me. I take the Blues and the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight, Danny. Rangers, Islanders shoot the puck. Thanks so much, Danny. It's okay, Danny. Don't worry about that. We'll be fine. Oh, that's awesome, Robert. How you doing, my friend Robert? Long time we don't see you around. Going to Saddle Montreal, December 6th in Saddle. That's awesome, Robert. Nice area, the Bledge Arena. Conversation, Richard. Possibly you go 3-0 tonight. About Pierre, 6 o'clock. Présentement, tu vois que c'est très, très beau dehors. You're absolutely TH about this. A great performance for him. Is the next French quiz. I don't know, William. Then we're going to do another show. So I'm not sure. I did not look my schedule yet, William. So sorry, DH did not email you back. I have a couple of things I set up for you. So you should have an email from me tonight when I'm going to finishing my work today. They need that W DH the Islanders because 2-5, 3-4 is a big step for them. So we'll be interesting how they're going to respond. But a big W against the Rangers. Was crazy second last year. I was 7 shootout, but he also has so many most shootout goal scoring within the last 2 minutes. The game could have been at least 10 shootout. For me, Zorokin is a top 5. You're welcome, no problem. I said, the winner of the Vizna, I predict Zorokin this year. People laugh at me, but I think he's the best goaltender and in it top 5 best goaltender in NHL behind Vasilevsky and with Vasilevsky. So, the Islanders can keep the, winning and then keep the low scorer. I think it will be good for them. Jones and Gold Blues. Moi, je suis au Québec. Je suis plus les médias franco, donc mon opinion est pareille. Kinos, no, Zorokin is one of the best goalie in the league. He just happened to play for a smaller team, does not get much sunshine cover. Yeah. And another thing I would say to you, TH, it remind me a lot Carey Price. When I said that, is for years, Carey Price played with an average team in front of him. They don't have like, a lot of scorer, like 40 goal, 50 goal. And I feel like they are the same thing with Islanders. They don't have a super elite players like McDavid or Matthews. So Islanders is going to be that way, I think, for years if they don't change anything else, because they're going to become a team where they are like barely make the playoff. They maybe not draft best pick, and they would be always that way. That's Montreal been that way for 10 years. And because the goaltender carry on the team on his shoulder. Sorokin is the same way with, like when I compare Carey Price, that's the reason I'm talking that way. Not as the goalies, but more about the performing. Yeah, I still believe he can do that. What I say by Bennington, yes, on the with the McDavid. Thank you, Nick. J'étais un peu surpris. Cole, tu fais-tu un choix tous les soirs? Oui, Pierre. Sorry, I didn't see your question. Yeah, absolutely right, TH. I think, they are similar situation about the team. They are with them in front of them. So I think, you know, if you think about this, the Montreal 1 year Carey Price win everything, like the trophy and everything, but that could happen with Sorokin. And to go to the next level with that kind of goaltender, if they will have to have more goal from the different players. You may remind me a more technical sound Jean-Claude. He has the same kind of clear system, then post play lower plausibly. For what I see today, again, he's really good on the lower, like you said. Um, he's really strong with his legs. You can see the save tonight, like the one with, again, Kako. Like, he's really good to, not a split, but more like use his leg properly to make big save. Whatever the pushing on the left or the right, he's still doing a great job to do that. And for me, that's really one is really remember more when I think about Sorokin is about the way his composure at the lower of his body. Zorkin like Alak, look, 17, 8, 12, 12, 12, 9. Thanks so much. Pierre, maybe go back to jail. Oh, you have to hit 03, Pierre. Okay. You should be all right. With your fantasy hockey, Danny? I don't know. I'm tired again this week, so I'm not sure what's happening. I have Bennington tonight, so it will be interesting. The game starts in 6 minutes. Thank you much, Mr. RG. Not that one too is also volleyball coach. Yeah, yeah, agree with you. Not that. I stole Bennington from you, Danny. If I'm afraid of going to jail, I know a good lawyer, Marco. Richard, maybe low scoring game so far this year. Depend. Yeah, some night they are like that way, Richard. But I think you are right. I think I have less goal, and it's at least with Richard Gollet, maybe it's just them over there, but they are fantastic and special to play. That's so fantastic out there. The last couple of years, it's been that way. TH, the goaltender from Richard, are pretty good. It's go by wave, I believe. Before it was the Canada, and then after that you got the Finland, you got a Sweden, and now you got a Russia with those kind of players they have right now. TH. Puis je regarde Michel Bergeron. Looking good so far, John, about him. My pick at 4 tomorrow, Rick. Hello, Bergeron. That's old school, Danny. Great save by the Oilers. Skinner hanging there, yeah. Power play, the Blues. Maybe I will set Chessigan et more technique sur la Gazorken. Chessigan is more athletic gift. Yeah, possibly. I think both are really good on the. They are flexible. Like they move from very well. Their T push is really great for me. Mission Reverence à mon ami. Run is catching up. Rocket keep losing. Rick, yeah, the Rocket lose a bad game tonight. I think it was 2-1. And that's what je t'aime bien, Marco. Look, I said. What is said by Skinner, Luciano? Skinner going to be a great one in our tap. I can lose 3-2, Rick. Yeah, there was 2-1 at 5 minutes to go. And they lose 3-2 tonight. I don't know what happened there. Pierre Martin, c'est Michel Bergeron de think. I think I will on the another have a Griffin game tonight. The Islanders fan don't like him that much. I think he makes a couple of good play, but he makes one huge mistake. Everyone jump on him. It remind me a lot Victor Mete for me. DH about how he make a largely good play outside the getting best by Gauthier. That's partial breakaway the first period. Yeah. Gignac is taking penalty, center 3-on-4 on power play. Ouch, Marco. Thanks so much, RJ. $35 shot versus 24. Skinner is unbelievable between the pipe tonight. I was watching the live stream today. Finland like Manor, they want to trade him. I think Marco will come to the, the money, the salary cap, and everything, the salary they use, and they pay him, and yeah, we take Manor anytime, Marco. Unfortunately, the $11 million hurt. That's a good comment with Mato because they are both plus killer. We like John the play and both understand. Exactly, that's the reason I said that. For 2 ans qui veulent ce Marco. That anymore, Marco, I will keep Manor. $11 million, ouch, Randy said. The only thing, another thing I would say about the TH, about the Islanders, they don't have a lot of defensemen like on the transition, like carry on the puck a lot. They join the rush, but other effect like carry on the puck, like I don't know, like Letank or Carlson or Quinn Hughes, or they don't have those kind of defensemen a lot. They are big, huge, but carry on the puck, I don't think so. They have. More active Pierre Martin this game between both teams right now. I agree with you. I will move Evan in the heart. to get Marner on the team. Is a good defender, one debit as a line driver, winger. That's excellent. Yeah, rare. I agree with you. Great comment. The H, I think he's very good on the PK, by the way. You can see, Marco, they missing a couple of pieces over there. That's the biggest problem there. Big save, Bennington, Lucia, yeah, 2 versus 1. Good night, Randy. Arak is still play. I didn't ever realize. Goal from Edmonton. Wow. The transition game is terrible. We have a hard time with connecting for outlook pass, skating, Dobson, Salo want to play at AO. When playing all the best of that. Yeah, I agree with you about this one over there. Edmonton 2-1 St. Louis. Game over, Luciano. Yep. They have their chance, but Skinner make it very good. Well, that's the point. Yeah, exactly what I was talking about. Yeah. TH. Bellows cleared a waiver tomorrow. We'll be interesting to see that, Marco. That's happening about that. All right, guys, we want to shut down the night tonight. We have to go. And we want to thank everybody to your participation tonight.
What if I open my soul
Oops, sorry about that.
Here I stand by myself on my own. What if I lose all control?
You are the best.
And take a step out into the unknown.
Thanks so much, everybody. Thank you, TH. We wish you an amazing, great night, everybody. Thanks for joining us for another live stream play-by-play with the Hockey Coach Local Friendship for the Hockey News Live Show. Tonight, the final score, the New York Calendar 3, the New York Rangers 0. Until the next time, we wish you an amazing, great night, a sweet dream. Of course, be well, be healthy. Find a way not only donate your day, but find a way to donate your second half of what? Yeah, your 2022. Remember, guys, of course, we love you. Have an amazing, great night, everybody.
What do I know? I need to open my eyes and get a touch of that reality. Don't want another surprise.